is our returning champion, Tim Holleran from Black Rock, Connecticut. Stand by to see Tim play for a junior Lamborghini valued at $12,900. Today, on America's biggest bargain sale, we're offering an Audi valued at $22,267 for $530. Cash and prizes worth over $100,000 for $750. Two of the incredible bargains on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the star of our show, Jim Hayes.
Thank you very much. I'm delighted to have you with us. Thank you for joining us for Sale of the Century. Let's welcome back our champion from Black Rock, Connecticut. This is Tim Holleran. Hello there, Tim.
Hello, Jim.
Fine musician and a very bright gentleman. Tim, let's see where you stand now. You have passed on some nice items. Keep putting your money in the bank. You're up to $299 in your bank account now. Jay was mentioning that mini Lamborghini, very unusual little car there. You need a win with just $41 more. That would get you up to $340, which you'd need for that. Next thing up the line is a trip to the Virgin Islands, and that's worth $15,000. So you're up to some good stuff there. Ready to go?
Sure am.
All right, good luck. Fine champion. Here to introduce, I'm sure, a couple of fine challengers. Summer Bartholomew. Hello there, Summer. Got some good people for us, I trust?
Sure do. She faces a new challenge every day from Skokie, Illinois. Give a warm welcome to Lenore Bernstein.
Hi there, Lenore.
And he rules around in Congress from Nashville, Tennessee. Say hello to Chipmunk.
Hello there, Chip. See, a little late with some bargains. You're not putting me over that name, right? Okay. You must get kidded about that, Chip.
Never, Jim, never.
Never. But did Summer make a mistake? She said you mule around in Congress.
Well, I helped my boss out in Washington pass the world-famous Mule Appreciation Day bill.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just this year.
And we have been enjoying it ever since. I mean, you really did. I mean,
We really did. This fall.
Shows that you can get things done there in Washington. Right?
For a change.
Nice to have you here. Lenore, you face a new challenge every day.
I sure do, Jim. Every morning I walk into a junior high school as a substitute teacher, not knowing which of the 15 subjects I'm going to be teaching that day.
Yeah, that's tough as a substitute. Sounds like good work, though. Interesting, I'm sure.
Never dull.
All right, nice to have you here. Glad you could spend some time with us. Good luck to all three of you. We'll start you off with $20. Player with the most money at the end of the show gets to do some great shopping as the champion. Let's get started. Who played the title role in the 1977 hit movie Oh God? Tim.
George Burns.
George Burns it is. $5 for the correct answer, and Tim goes to 25. What does it mean if the groundhog sees a shadow on... Chip?
That the winner's going to last longer.
That's right. 6 more to be exact, but more winners what we wanted. You've got $5 on the plus side as well, the 25. What government flew a flag known as the Stars and Bars? Tim?
The Confederacy.
Nicely solved. The Confederacy it is, and champion goes back into the lead. What geometric shape describes the kind of dance you do at a hoedown? Chip?
Square dance.
Square dance as well. That's the geometric shape we wanted. Chip ties Tim for first place again at third. Come on, Lenore. They're just beating you to the buzzer there. What game do you win by achieving checkmate? Chip?
Chess.
Chess it is, and Chip goes into the lead. And a great time to go into the lead because it's time for an instant bargain, and the player in the lead gets to buy bargain merchandise. Chip, you have a $5 lead over the champion. It's up to you. You could buy this.
Chip, your decor will really blossom with this elegant decorative bowl. A stunning work of crystal, exquisitely crafted with a delicate floral design, furnished by Gary's Beverly Hills. And it's normally priced at $550. But today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $5.
Well, Chip, beautiful crystal. Your first opportunity to buy something. And if you bought this $550 crystal for just the value of one question, you'd be in a tie with the champion.
I don't know, Jim.
Well, I'd like to start you off early. Do you like this for yourself, or do you want to give it to somebody?
I like it, but sometimes my friends call me cheap instead of Chip.
Cheap? No. Well, I'll tell you, they never call me cheap because I just reach in my pocket and say, I'll also give you $200 in cash.
Oh
$750 bargain for the value of one question. Going once, going twice. Who's going to buy? Enjoy the crystal. $200 in cash. Plus you just $5. We knock it off your score, and you are at 30, tying Tim and Lenore just 2 questions behind. This actor was probably best known for his 1931 film role as Frankenstein's monster. Tim?
Boris Karloff.
Boris Karloff it is, and the champion goes into the lead by 5. In 1980, the state of Washington witnessed the violent eruption. Chip?
Mount St. Helens.
Mount St. Helens it is, and Chip and Tim bouncing back and forth. They're in a tie again. Who wrote the famous line, quoth the raven, Tim?
Edgar Allan Poe.
Quoth the raven nevermore, Poe it is, and Tim beats Chip to the buzzer this time. Well, that's the signal now for the Fame Game. We're playing for a pick of the Fame Game board players. A lot of information about a famous character. I am a fictional character who made my debut in All-Star Comics in 1941. I was created by William Morstan, inventor of the lie detector. I have the beauty of Aphrodite, the wisdom of Athena, the strength of Hercules. Tim?
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman is right. Yes, indeed. Tim, you've earned yourself a pick of the board. 9 numbers as well you know. You'll get what's behind the one you pick.
I'm going to stay with number 4, Jim.
And behind number 4, we have a metal detector. A White's metal detector featuring ground exclusion balance to help you locate coins, jewelry, and precious metals while excluding mineralized soil. Furnished by White's Electronics.
Well, that's unusual. You live, I'm sure, by the beach in Connecticut.
I sure do.
That's a $369 item. That is yours to keep, again, no matter how you finish in the game. Interesting there, the gentleman who created Wonder Woman also invented the lie detector. We'll be right back. Gentlemen have been bouncing back and forth, and right now the champion enjoys a 1-question lead. Tim at 40, Chip at 35, Lenore not out of it at 20, back with this for 5. The French phrase meaning according to the fashion describes a scoop, Lenore?
In vogue?
No, a scoop of ice cream on pie. I'll have my pie in vogue. No, a la mode. A la mode. You lose $5 for the incorrect answer, Lenore, so I have that down to 15. The title of the traditional graduation march is Pomp, Tim?
Pomp and Circumstance.
You probably played that a few times too. Pomp and Circumstance it is. Champion's got a $10 lead. You have a large collection of first day covers. Chip?
A stamp collector.
That's what you're doing. You're collecting stamps and Chip again within 1 question of Tim. What is the 4-letter word for molten magma after it erupts? Tim?
Lava.
Lava from a volcano. And Tim goes to 50. Well, Tim, now you've got the lead. You've got yourself a $10 lead, and we've got a very nice item here.
Tim, come clean on wash day with a little help from Frigidaire's Skinny Mini Laundry Center. A family-size washer and dryer in one compact cabinet with a water miser control and flowing heat drying system furnished by Frigidaire. This great laundry pair is normally priced at $750, but today on Sale of the Century, it yours for only $11.
Very nice. Guys, you're doing great. What'd you say, Tim?
I could clean up on that.
I could throw up on that.
Right.
No, forget it.
Put it up.
See what happens when you guys become friends there over the last week. Tim, $750. It would cost normally $11. You've got a $10 lead. I will knock $1 off the price. You can have it for $10. You'd be in a tie with Chip. And just to make up for making fun, I'll give you $100 to buy soap. $850 bargain, you'd be in a tie. Going once, going twice. No, sir.
I missed it.
He's going to get me. A drummer who missed it? Wonderful. She hangs on to the $10 lead. Back with this. What is the name for the group of animals which includes gorillas, chimps, and gibbons? Tim?
Apes.
But not monkeys. They are indeed in the ape family. You're right. Good job on that, 55. The 2 most popular types of this home entertainment device are known as Beta and VHS. Tim?
Video cassette recorder.
You are right. The champion beginning to make a move pulls into a $20 lead now. In what European city will you find the historic Checkpoint Charlie? Chip?
London.
No. Checkpoint Charlie, Berlin, East or West Berlin. And you lose 5 for the incorrect answer, down to 35. How many chambers are there in a mammal's heart? Tim?
4.
He's got a lot of knowledge on a lot of different subjects. You are right. 4 it is. Tim to 65. In the town in North Carolina where the Wright brothers made their famous, Tim?
Kitty Hawk.
Kitty Hawk is where they made their flight. You are right. Strong segment for the champion and a $35 lead. Talking about Kitty Hawk, it's interesting how air travel has changed. The 747 airplane now has a wingspan. The wingspan is longer than the entire first flight made by the Wright brothers. Where else do you learn these things? Well, I'm talking with our champion here, Tim Holler, and Tim, I think, knows a little bit about, where did you say the Wright brothers exactly were?
I believe the exact spot was called Kill Devil Hill.
If you had answered Kill Devil Hill, our judge would have turned white sitting over there. Tim, you're at $70, Chip at 35, Lenore at 15. Again, the famed game. We've added a $15 money card up there on the board. Find that. We'll add it to your score. Famous place. I am an American Ivy League university, founded in 1746 as a college for men only. I was originally called the College of New Jersey. Chip?
Princeton University.
Did you go there?
I surely did.
You did? Hey, well, Chip, boy, it's good you got that one right.
That's right.
Chip, you got yourself a pick of the board.
Well, with Princeton, I got to go with number 1.
And behind number 1, we have vertical blinds. Louver Drake vertical blinds. Choose from over 100 new fabric colors and patterns. A modern window covering designed for easy care that rotates and traverses to control light and heat. Furnished by Louver Drake.
$500 worth of blinds. Yours to keep no matter how you finish in the game. And Chip, incidentally, when you said Princeton, the Ivy League number 1, I don't want to throw you, but I went to the University of Pennsylvania, and you just lost, Chip. No, that's not. Incidentally, talking about Princeton, a Chip may know, fascinating, Nassau Hall at Princeton was once our nation's capital. In 1783, the Congress of the Confederation met there, and Chip knew that. Let's get back with this now. Sorry I didn't find a money card, but I hope you enjoy those blinds. Back with this. In the famous Civil War battle at Hampton Roads, name the 2 ironclad, Tim?
The Monitor and the Merrimack.
Yes, indeed. Those are the ships involved. You are right. And Tim goes to 75. From the Greek for without a name, this word is used when an author's name is unknown. Lenore.
Anonymous.
Anonymous is what it is, and Lenore gets that $5 back to 20. Yes. The Lenore Bernstein Fan Club is heard from. Alice, Trixie, Ralph, and Ed were the main characters. Tim?
The Honeymooners.
Honeymooners is right on the Jackie Gleason Show, and Tim to 80. And Chip shaking his head there because he's got the knowledge, but Tim keeps beating him to the buzzer. Tim, you've stretched your lead out. You've got more than enough money for the mini Lamborghini. This is a fascinating thing. Look at this.
Tim, the next time somebody tells you to get lost, tell them you can't, not with an automotive navigation system. Features an easily mounted viewing screen that displays electronic road maps, shows your position, and guides you on the shortest route from the price of his toys. It's normally priced at $1,395, but today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $15.
Isn't that right? A navigation set. That is absolutely incredible. $1,395 it would normally cost. You can have it for $15. You have a big lead. If you bought it, you would still have a big lead. You would have a $30 lead if you bought it. So with that big a lead, Tim, I'm going to leave the price right where it is. If you want this fascinating navigation device, it's going to cost you $15. Going once.
What do they think of?
Going twice. No sale. He already knew his way home. We'll be right back. Have to stretch out his lead a little bit. Tim at 80, Chip at 35, Lenore at 20, but a long ways to go. Back with us. During World War II, which branch of the German military was called the... Chip?
The Air Force.
The Luftwaffe, I was going to say. Good anticipation. Air Force it is. Chip goes to 40. Name the arm of the Atlantic Ocean which surrounds the islands of Guernsey, Jersey, and White. Tim?
The English Channel.
English Channel is exactly right, and Tim to 85. His real name is Richard Jenkins, but we know him as the man who twice wed Elizabeth Taylor. Chip?
Richard Burton.
Richard Burton it is, as Chip beats Tim to the buzzer this time. $40 difference, but up on the board, a big $25 money card. If you're with us on our last show, you know that that was the difference for Tim to win. A famous person. I am an American business executive born in Minnesota in 1892 and died in 1976. I worked in the Oklahoma oil fields and made my first million by the time I was 23. Instead of my first name, I used the initial J. Lenore.
J. Paul Getty.
That's right. J. Paul Getty it is. And Lenore earns herself a pick of the board.
Well, my 3 children each gave me different numbers. Since I can't satisfy them, I'll have to choose my own. I'll try 8.
And behind number 8, we have an answering machine. An integrated telephone system with built-in answering machine, remote control unit, automatic dialing, tone pulse settings, and speakerphone from Green & Roberts.
Well, you didn't find any money cards, but that's a lovely card.
That'll make them all happy.
$289 worth. Yeah, the kids will enjoy that. Where were the 3 big money cards?
Behind the number 2, 9, and 5.
And now we finish up the game with a speed round. 60 seconds on the clock, please. It is Tim at 85, Chip at 45, Lenore at 20. Good luck as we start the speed round now. Which European capital is known as the City of Light? Tim?
Paris.
Right. What kind of animals are the famous Austrian Lippinsonners? Tim?
They're horses.
Right. Name the man who for 48 years served as director of the FBI. Tim.
J. Edgar Hoover.
Right. In MASH, what nickname was given to Major Margaret? Chip.
Hot Lips.
Right. In what Gulf Coast state would you find the city of Galveston? Chip.
Texas.
Right. Which of our presidents married a woman named Mary Todd? Chip.
Washington.
Wrong. What was the name of Robinson Crusoe's sole companion? Tim.
Friday.
Right. Traditionally, what color slip do you get when you're fired? Chip.
Pink.
Right. What fabulous foursome starred in the movies Help and Hard? Tip.
The Beatles.
Right. According to legend, what saint charmed the snakes of Ireland? And Chip.
St. Patrick.
Right. What does the L stand for in PLO? Lenore.
Liberation.
Right. You beat it. In Star Trek, what is the profession of a character called Bones? Tim.
He's a doctor.
Right. What state is nicknamed the Hawkeye State? Tim.
Iowa.
Right. Name the classical poet whose time is up, and Tim has won it with a big win. $20 win. Wow. Back with the champion in just a moment. First of all, the president married to Mary Todd was Abraham Lincoln. We have to say goodbye to Chip and Lenore. And Chip, you did very well with the crystal, the blinds, the cash in front of you. You owe over $1,300 for one day. Congratulations. Lenore, I'm glad you got that answering machine with the cash in front of you. You're over $300. Thank you for joining us as well. Keep up the good work teaching. But Tim is going shopping. Come on, Tim. Well, you easily got the amount of money that you needed. Congratulations, $120. You got back on the beam there this time.
A little bit, yes.
You're now up to a big total, $419. Easily you can afford to take this and leave us.
If you enjoy a little driving, then you'll love this fabulous Lamborghini Junior with the same sleek aerodynamic design of its adult counterpart, with hydraulic disc brakes and a top speed of 28 miles per hour from Rodeo Coach. And this Junior Auto, normally priced at $12,900, yours on sale of the century for only $340.
$340. It's the little car we're talking about. The little car is what we're talking about. All right? You look at the... Yes.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yes, you've got enough money for that very, very easily, as a matter of fact. You are so close. If you decided not to buy it, take your $419, put it in the bank, a win with just $26 more. That's all you'd need. And this I know you would enjoy. Jay?
Make a big splash on your trip to the fabulous Virgin Islands. We'll fly you and a friend from Los Angeles for 21 sun-drenched days in the sparkling Caribbean. You'll stay at a hideaway resort where you may swim, sail, snorkel, and dine on continental cuisine. This dream trip, normally priced at $15,000. Yours on sale of the century for only $445.
Now that's a great trip. That is a great trip. Didn't I just see you? Never mind. You have enough money for the little Lamborghini. That's $26 away. Interestingly, the way you've been going, you could maybe make a jump. You need just $111 more added onto your $419. And on the next show, instead of the trip, you could take this.
Hit the road in style with the Audi 5000S, featuring aerodynamic and mechanical design achievements for comfort, performance, and economy in a luxury automobile. Furnished by Allen Porsche Audi Limited. This car, normally priced at $22,267. Yours on sale of the century for only $530.
$530 it would cost. You've already got $419, so another $111 you could have that. You could, at $640, take all of the prizes. $750 gets you all of the prizes, plus this.
A cash jackpot of $86,000.
That is a total of $153,276 in cash and prizes. So, Tim, you're up in some big things. Take the little Lamborghini and leave with a trip to the Virgin Islands next, possibly the car. You think about it. We'll get your decision right after this. Tim Holloran, $419 in your bank account very easily. You can buy that little Lamborghini and leave us, or put the money in the bank, taking the risk that you could win again. Another $26 in the win, you'd have a trip to the Virgin Islands. Another $111, which you have done, and a win, you'd have this luxury automobile. Are you going to take the little Lamborghini and leave, or put your money in the bank and continue to try to win?
That car's really cute. I really love it. Sounds too much like a small plate of pasta, though. I don't think I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna stick around.
No little Lamborghini. We'll put another $1,000 in the cash jackpot. $87,000 in cash, and all these lovely things might be Tim's on sale of the century. Bye-bye. Plate of pasta.
All prices are manufacturer's suggested retail value and are correct at the time of recording. Sale of the Century stars Jim Perry. This is Jay Stewart speaking. Sale of the Century is a Red Grundy production.
Behind these numbers is a puzzle. Can you solve it? B plus Abe plus E, baby. F plus Ace, face, baby face. If you can do that, you'll have a chance to win one of these 8 fabulous cars as we play Classic Concentration. And now, welcome to the Home Rebus Contest Week on Classic Concentration with our host, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Gene. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning and welcome again to Classic Concentration. We're in the midst of some very exciting weeks here on the program. As you know, this week we have our Classic Concentration Home Rebus Contest. And in just a moment, we're going to show you one of our puzzles. Each day this week, we're showing you a different puzzle. These 5 puzzles lead you to a famous person, place, or thing. You have to come up with 6 solutions if you want to participate. If you're ready, and I know you are, here is today's puzzle for you. I have this thing to 5 winners, 1 per day, starting the week of June 6th. And remember, just in case you missed today's Rebus, we are going to show it to you again at the end of the program. But right now, we want to get into our first match of the day with these players. Let's meet them. And we have a classic battle of the blue-eye versus the green-eyed contestant. On my left, this is our challenger today. Her name is Tanya Chavez. Welcome back, Tanya.
Thank you.
She's the blue-eyed lady. On my right, the champion. His name is Jim Shea. He is the green-eyed player. Now, this game is going to be a little more crucial for Tanya because she has 1 strike against her, which means she has lost 1 game already. So you geared up? You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Yeah? You're serious about this today, right? Don't let him beat you. Yeah, well, get into it. Oh, this is, I was just telling Marjorie a few moments ago that I was at the beach at Malibu this past weekend, and a friend of mine has a home there, and we were on his balcony looking out at the ocean, and somebody tooled by in one of these. It's a fabulous prize if there's water near you.
The Kawasaki Jet Ski is a highly maneuverable, self-propelled, 1-person pleasure craft for recreational use furnished by Kawasaki. Alex.
Isn't that great? You fall off, the thing just keeps circling until you get back on. Here's where you're going to find it on the board, Tanya and Jim. Number 24, called a jet ski. Let's open 2 more doors. Number 14 and number 22. Tanya, you go first.
Okay, since your lucky number's gone, let's try mine at number 18.
18, good number. Refrigerator,
Ooh,
freezer.
How about, a wild card or that freezer under 7?
No, red take. So we go over to the champ, Jim Shea, who said at the end of our last program, if you were watching, he loves being on television. He enjoys it. He's an English teacher at Loyola.
I sure would like a jet ski. Number 9.
Number 9. Let's look there. No, green take.
Perhaps we can match the green take behind number 1.
That is a match. All right, Jim. Good way to start. It doesn't give you a prize, but it kind of protects a prize, and it enables you to steal one from your opponent. Can't use it now because it's right at the beginning of the game. However, let's open these two doors for your benefit.
Too early.
Go again.
Sorry. Number 2.
5 shares of IBM stock. That's pretty good stock to
I
own.
can become a stockbroker. Perhaps the IBM stock is under number 25.
Trip to the West Indies. All right, now we know what the vacation is. No match there. Back to Tanya.
Okay, let's go to number 10. It's gotta be
Stereo
something there.
system?
Stereo system. How about that stereo system under 11?
No, that's 5 shares of IBM. The answer to Jim's prayers, maybe.
I'm going to be a stockbroker. The IBM, I believe, was under number 2,
Yep.
and the other shares of IBM under number 11.
Yep. Now you do get a prize on your side of the board. And take a look at the puzzle.
No, it's still too early yet.
Go again.
Perhaps we can find that trip under number 12.
Performance tires. These tires sing, do a little dance.
Well, let's see whether they're dancing under number 10.
No, that's the stereo system. You just heard the performance tires doing a soft chew a moment ago. Tanya, back to you.
Okay, let's try down in the corner number 21.
Video camera recorder.
Well, we haven't seen that. How about straight up at number 6?
Straight up at number 6, stereo system. No match there. Well, you've done it again, Tanya.
I have a musical inclination. Number 10 for the stereo system.
Right?
And I believe the match to that is under number 6.
Trying to satisfy the musical inclination with a stereo system. Up there with the shares of stock. And over here, more to see.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go again.
Still looking for that trip under number 4.
Wild card.
The trip under number 25, please.
Trip to the West Indies, and the natural to that would have occurred if you had gone to number 3. 3 prizes, 3 pieces of the puzzle, coincidentally. Is it enough?
Is it count on it?
Is it? Count on it. No. Oh, boy, the people in the audience are really disappointed there, Jim.
So am I.
Well, I can understand that. Go again.
Let's see what's under number 15, please, Alex.
House cleaning for a year.
Oh, I need that worse than anything else.
Are you a sloppy person?
Well, I try not to be, but sometimes I don't get around to everything.
You've got a fiancé. You're going to get married soon, right?
I'm going to neaten up, and this would be a great wedding gift.
I think you better come through with more than house cleaning for a year. Boy, you're going to be in big trouble if that's the top prize you can come up with. Better pick another number here and see if you can match it.
Perhaps number 7.
No, that's a red take. Guess what, Tanya? You're going to get back into this game, maybe.
Hopefully. How about, let's try something under, how about 23?
Video camera recorder.
Ooh, number 16?
No, that's the jet ski. Back to Jim. Big breaks, all over the place.
I believe we saw the jet ski originally under number 24.
Jet ski.
And we just saw it again under number 16.
Jet ski. I know you feel the pressure to a certain extent, Jim. Not that you need any additional pressure, but you've got big bucks involved in this game up to this point. A lot of expensive prizes, and they are yours to keep if you can solve this puzzle right. Cheer.
No, I can't.
Go again, then. Pick 2 more numbers.
Number 13.
Refrigerator, freezer.
Perhaps a refrigerator, freezer, or a wild card under number 23.
23, video camera recorder. That's what caused Tanya some problems a while ago. Select 2 numbers, Tanya.
Oh, let's try number 20.
Wild card. Big break. Big break. Pick another one.
Let's try number 23 for that camera recorder.
Okay, the natural to that would have occurred at number 21. That prize goes up on your side. You now have a prize and a chance to win it. Can you do it?
Is it Count Dracula?
Is it Count Break Jim Shea's Heart, Dracula? Yes, it is. Oh, Tanya. And I was talking about, look what he had up there. He's got the jet ski. That's close to $3 grand. The Holiday, that's $6. You had about $7,000 or $8,000 up there. Oh, yes. All right, let me show the folks at home the entire puzzle. Jim was on the right track at the beginning. He came up with count. We got the cow plus NT for count. But he didn't see the bottom part, the D plus the rack plus the Q for Count Dracula and La Count Dracula. Come down here, Tanya. Be with me, my darling. And it was important for you to win this game because you had the strike against you. Jim, you now have 1 strike against you, so we'll see you in the next match.
All right.
Goodbye for a little while. Tanya, let's hear about this prize.
A video camera and recorder. A video camera recorder that brings you high-tech video creativity in a completely self-contained, compact, portable unit. Combines video camera with VHS tape deck built in from Sharp. A prize worth $1,800.
Good prize?
Yes.
You happy?
Great. Yes.
You want to quit now?
Can you tell? No.
No, you want to go on and try to win a car. Let's see if you can do it after this.
Okay.
Tanya must have a lot of friends in our studio audience. A lot of people out there yelling, go get the car, win the car, Tanya. You going to do it?
Yes. Yes.
Positive
Yes.
thoughts?
Positive.
Good. Here are the 15 squares. Here's the clock. 40 seconds. Cuatro and cero. Good luck. Off you go.
1, 2,
No.
4, 5,
No.
7, 8.
No.
Ooh, 10. 11,
Nope.
13, 14.
Nope.
3, 4,
No.
6, 4,
Yes.
9, 13,
Nope.
no, 12, 5,
Nope.
13, 15,
Nope.
14, okay, 11.
You want to dance?
Oh, well.
You know what cost you there? You ran through a whole list at the beginning, and I think you were intimidated because you said, good gosh, they must have 14 different cars here because nothing matches.
There was one match.
Yeah.
One match.
Well, you came up with that one later. But that's all right. Hey, we're going to add 5 seconds to the clock. You'll have 3/4 of a minute if you get back here. If Jim gets back here,
No.
he'll have 3/4 of a minute.
I'll be back.
You'll be back? All right, well, you are coming back after this commercial break.
Great.
All right, this is going to be an important match, ladies and gentlemen. Each of our players with 1 strike, as you can see. So whoever wins this game goes back to the winner's circle. Whoever loses says goodbye. Classic concentration. Here's one of the prizes you two are playing for in this one.
Keller's elegant Royal Anne China cabinet, solid maple with deep cherry hued luster, built with old-fashioned pride. Royal Anne, furnished by Keller, Alex.
Pretty addition to your home. Show you where it is on the board. Number 15, the China cabinet. Let's open 2 doors now. Number 5 and number 14. And Jim, you're the challenger, so you'll select first in this one.
All right, I'd like to look for that China cabinet under number 1.
35mm camera package.
Well, perhaps a wild card or a camera under number 22.
No, we've got a red take there. So we go over to Tanya, the champion.
Okay, let's try number 17.
His and her diamond watches.
How about number 11?
Word processor. No match for you. So we go back to Jim.
Oh, both nice prizes. Perhaps a word processor under number 9.
English professor could use that, right? San Francisco
Yes.
Getaway, you could use that too.
That's my hometown.
You could go up there and correct exams.
Or exam. San Francisco under number 23.
Let's
please.
look.
I can tell.
Nope, red take. Now Tanya's grabbing her face. She says, where was that? Where was it? Did
Remember,
I
was
see
it number 1?
Was it?
Nope.
No, that's the camera
Okay,
package.
let's try number 9.
San Francisco Getaway.
Didn't
No.
you just do that?
Yep, that looks familiar, doesn't it, son?
Yes, it does.
Okay, Jim.
I believe the red take was under number 22.
Yes?
And its partner is under number 23.
Yep. You get it. It's early, can't use it. No prizes up there.
It's worth having.
All right, let's open these two doors for you. You ought to be able to solve this now, Jim.
Almost, but not quite.
All right, well, I'll tell you what. Since we've got a little extra time today, why don't you just stretch it out and pick a few more numbers?
Number 20, please.
Because there are a lot of people at home who haven't solved it yet. Green take.
Number 8 for the match.
Wild card, making it an automatic match. So no matter what happens, you're not going to lose a prize in this game. We'll show you where the natural to the green take at number 20 was. It was at number 12. So I'll put this one in front of you here, and we will open 3 doors to reveal 3 pieces of the puzzle.
No, I'm sorry.
All right, pick again.
Number 7, please. Let's see what's behind that.
35 millimeter camera package.
Oh, I believe the match, that's under number 1.
Yep, that's where it was. That's a great package. They're doing such marvelous things with 35 mil these days. Amazing. That prize is up there for you. And down here, now, Tanya, don't despair. Don't despair. This is not the time to worry. It's too early in the game. He's got to make a lot of good matches. Jim, look at the puzzle now with these 2 doors opened up. Go again, please.
Ooh.
What do you mean, ooh? What does ooh mean? Tell me what ooh means, Jim. I know when I say ooh.
I might know it.
Yeah?
Yes.
This early on? Okay, don't give anything away to Tanya. Pick 2 numbers.
Let's see what's behind number 21, please.
His and her diamond watches.
Oh my, oh my. Is the match for the diamond watches behind number 4?
No, it is not. We've got a china cabinet there. Tanya?
Ooh, was
Now,
that?
he might have been trying to intimidate you with that ooh. Don't let it happen. Select.
Kind of worked. Is that china cabinet under 15? And the match under number 4.
That's a match. Now, you got a prize and a chance to win it. Can you give us an ooh and solve the puzzle? Obviously not. So
Nope.
select again.
Ooh.
A couple of wild cards still up there.
Okay, wild card number 9.
San
Okay,
Francisco
not
getaway.
a wild card number 9. I keep going to that.
Yes.
How about 16 for that San Francisco? Oh.
Sofa and love seat. No match for you. Over to Jim.
Perhaps San Francisco under number 3?
Auto alarm system.
Well, how about number 6, please, for the match?
San Francisco getaway.
Oh, no.
No match. Whoa! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right, I'm going to take away the takes. You got to be fast on the buzzer this time. As soon as we start revealing and you think you can solve this puzzle, you ring in. Number 2. Jim's going to try it.
Is it for crying out loud?
Is it for crying out loud? Yeah! He had it a little while ago. He was right when he went, ooh. Then there's the agony of waiting while your opponent has control of the board.
In 2 matches.
What gave it to you, though, so early on?
I was guessing that the bottle was ink, and that seemed to put
And
it all
you saw
together.
a little bit of the 4 and the
Yes.
KR?
And the kid crying, and I couldn't think of anything else.
Well, you thought of the right thing. Let me show the folks at home the entire puzzle. Break it down so they can see it. 4, KR plus I, cry plus ink, cry ink, out, L plus out. You know, there's a kid sat on a tack. Gotta be a dumb kid. Owl plus D, for crying out loud, particularly sitting on one that way. Jim, you're sharp. Come and join me. Tanya, you're a good sport.
I had a good time.
Did you? Well, you won that video camera recorder. That's an $1,800 prize. We have some other goodies for you backstage. Thank you very much for being with us on Concentration.
Good luck.
So long. All right, and you have just won a lovely prize, too. A 35 millimeter camera package to add to your other winnings, and we're going to put you in the winner's circle right after this commercial break. So stay with us, folks. Jim was telling me during the commercial break that he has just gotten engaged yesterday to a lady he's been dating for 5 years. So it would be very nice to win a brand new car to celebrate, right?
Yes, it would.
Okay, here are the 15 numbered squares, and here is the clock. Tanya wasn't able to win a car last time, so we've added 5 seconds. You've got 3/4 of a minute. Good luck. Off you go, Jim.
1, 2,
No match.
4, 5,
No.
7, 8,
That's a match.
10, 11,
No match.
13, 2.
No match.
1. 13.
Correct.
14. 3.
That's a match.
6. 9.
No match.
4. 9.
Correct.
12. 5.
No match.
11. 6.
No.
6. 12.
Yes.
15. 2.
No.
10. 2.
You know who was most disappointed, I think, because as you were getting down to about 6 seconds left, I looked in the audience and I saw your 2 daughters there, and they were going, oh, Daddy, Daddy, do it, Daddy, 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 and you didn't do it. But that's all right. Hey, you're going to have 50 seconds on the clock next time. You've set it up beautifully for either yourself or your opponent, whoever that may be. We're going to take a commercial break right now. We're going to come back afterwards, of course, and show you the rebus. But right now, we want to hear from Gene.
Some of today's participants may receive a PowerPress Couturier, the professional ironing system designed for use in the home to cut ironing time with 220 individual steam vents furnished by MPEX Systems. We'll be back to Alex Trebek in just a moment.
Jim loves the excitement of being on television, even though he's not winning big prizes. He wants to win a brand new car, but he likes being here. Showbiz may become his life. Speaking of that, we know that you people at home who've been playing along want to get another look at today's rebus. So check it out right now. Remember, this is just one of 5 rebuses you're seeing this week that will lead you to the identity of a famous person, place, or thing. We're going to have the last rebus in the contest tomorrow. Tune us in then. So long.
This is Gene Woods speaking for Classic Concentration, a Mark Goodson television production. From Opryland, USA, in Nashville, Tennessee, it's time for The Family Feud. Introducing the Mandrell family. Terry Mandrell, Herbie Mandrell, Earlie Mandrell, Louise Mandrell, and Barbara Mandrell. On your marks, playing against the Statler brothers, Harold Reed, Jimmy Fortune, Don Reed, Bill Walsley, and their special guest, Brenda Lee. Ready for action. From Nashville, Tennessee, home of Opryland, USA, get ready for a special week of Family Feud with our Southern Pride host, Ray Coe.
Thank you very much. Thank you, please. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, Nashville. We've selected 2 of the greatest country families to battle it out for their pride, to maybe give the $20,000, the chance at giving $20,000 to a great charity. Will it be $20,000, and whose charity will it be? Let's play the bullseye game right now. Come on, Barbara Mandrell. Let's go, Harold Reed. Barbara, the charity that your family selected is an excellent one. If you might just tell everybody quickly.
Thank you. It's for the Vanderbilt Organ Transplantation Center. And none of us should put our organs in the ground when we die. They should go to help others.
And help a living cause. The Vanderbilt Organ Transplantation Center. Thank you so much. Harold, you've got a great charity.
The 1993 flood victims of the Midwest.
Mississippi flood and the Midwest victims. We're going to put $5,000 in the bank to both families. Bam! There it goes. That is, it feels good to say that, doesn't it?
I like that. Bam! Can we do 5 more?
I can't do that, but here's how you can add 1,000 more. Give me the number 1 answer to this question. We ask 100 people, name something that could happen to a pair of stockings when a woman is in a rush to put them on. Barbara.
Get a run.
A run. Bullseye! Your bank goes to $6,000, and here we go with another face-off. Jimmy, Come on up, Louise. This question could add $2,000. Which game in Las Vegas has the best odds for players? Jimmy.
Casino.
The casino game. It's a little hot out here, Jimmy. Let me see that famous casino game. Louise, which game in Las Vegas has the best odds?
The only one I know how to play is blackjack, so I'm going with that.
Is blackjack number one? Bullseye right on target. Your bank goes to $8,000. And here comes Brenda. And okay, here we go. Good luck. This is worth $3,000. But we ask 100 married men. Tell me the only thing at your house that you get to push around. What do you say, Erlene?
The vacuum cleaner.
I would say that answer sucks. That's what I would say. Is it the bullseye? The only thing at your house that you get to push around 100 married men.
The lawnmower.
Let me see lawnmower. Bullseye! We go to an $8,000 bank for the Stattlers. Come on, Papa. Here comes Irby against Don.
Yeah. Father,
Worth $4,000. Tell me something people have trouble giving away. Don.
Old clothes.
Was that in time? Not even in Hawaii was it in time. Herbie, people have trouble giving away.
Garbage.
Is garbage? Yours was better, even though it was late. Garbage number one. What would have been the bullseye? People have trouble giving away. Advice, Barbara says. Show me the bullseye. Pets. There you go. No one had it. This is our final. Come on, Mom. Let's go, Phil. This is it. $5,000. It was asked of 100 married women who could put this money in their bank. Tell me something your kids always forget to do after they've driven your car. Phil.
Fill up with gas.
Put gas back in the car. Is it the bullseye? Yes, it is. And the Stattlers build a $13,000 bank for the Mississippi flood victims. $8,000 the Mandrells say they'll be playing for the Vanderbilt Transplantation Organ Center. We're coming right back. Play the feud, because you gotta win the feud. Play fast money. Stay tuned. Family Feud from Opryland. Don't go away. Before we get started, you know that you have to get to 300 to take control and play fast money. But Harold, before we do it, I've been asked, and I'd love to see it, I don't want to put you on the spot. Give me a ripple to go down to that lowest note you could possibly do without being warmed up.
I don't have a real...
Barbara, do you have... Barbara, do you have a high note or anything that you just, anything you would...
Oh, yeah. Tell him what you've got.
Like Harold?
Go ahead.
That's all right.
Good enough for me. Here we go. It's time to play the feud. I held it close to me. Here we go. We ask 100 people this question. We're going to pick up the pace. The top 4 answers are on the board. Good luck. Tell me a person who has seen you undressed. Barbara? Quickly.
My husband.
She says her husband. Girl, get over there. That is number one. I want you boys to keep this clean.
Okay.
A person who has seen you undressed.
My doctor.
Did I mention I have a PA? How long have I got?
Louise, weren't you?
Yeah.
I've not been married that many times. I'm going
She
to
says
doctor.
her doctor.
Oh.
There it is. 100 people. Name a person who has seen you undressed.
My mother.
Let me see Mommy. Bam! clean sweep, Irving. Can you tell me a person who has seen you undressed?
Yeah, I'm a chief petty officer when I was in the Navy.
Yeah, I heard there's a lot more of that going on these days, too.
Yeah, but we're gonna stop it.
Thank you, President Clinton. All right. You ought to spend some time on a ship. What do you think? You say you're chief petty officer? Yeah. Somebody in the Navy?
Yeah.
Let me see it. Is it a clean sweep? Send the letters to me, folks, if you'd like to. I'll take them all, and I'll give you my opinion about it. Mary?
How about your kids?
Let me see. Your kids have seen you naked. There it is, a clean sweep. And this first bank at 98 points. Go to the Mandrells. Stadlers, are you going to take it lying down? We're coming right back to find out who is going to play fast money from Opryland. Thank you. We're back. The Stadlers right now are behind the Mandrells 98 points. Stadler 0. Here comes Jimmy. And we are. We're going to double this point value. Put the top 5 answers on that board. We ask 100 people this question. Tell me something that many husbands find themselves apologizing for. Louise.
Being late.
Is being late on our survey. Number 1. Think of steal, Jimmy. The point value is double. So a big steal could put you ahead. Point value double.
Can I say this real quick?
Yeah.
What's the difference between a man and E.T.? E.T. phoned home. I say, men don't phone home. Then they're going to apologize for it.
So many husbands find themselves apologizing for not phoning home. See, it was a strike.
There's even a joke about it.
It was a great joke, but you see, you don't understand. E.T. was trying to phone home because on his planet, his wife was ticked at him.
You should apologize.
He didn't make it home in time. Herbie?
Drinking just a tad too much.
Not you personally, but maybe some husbands have to apologize and say, I'm sorry, honey, I was acting like Foster Brooks last night. Let me see. No! The point value is doubled. There is 128 points up for grabs right now. Mary?
I can't believe
Hold on, don't answer what particularly your family would say. 100 average Americans, something many husbands find themselves apologizing for.
Or spending too much time or too much attention to the another girl.
Yeah?
For spending too much time or attention with another girl. Well, the bank is still yours, but can it be stolen? One answer, Phil. What do husbands find themselves apologizing for?
Forgetting a birthday.
Forgetting a birthday.
Being unfaithful.
Being unfaithful.
Forgetting an anniversary.
Forgetting an anniversary, birthday, being unfaithful.
I say forgetting an anniversary.
Forgetting an anniversary, being unfaithful. You tell Harold what you want him to say if you believe it. Thanks for telling him.
Okay.
You can go with him or
I'm going to say for working too much overtime.
went on your own.
Okay.
He's going to say that they apologize, and that's a good one. Does it steal?
I like it. Yeah.
With, I'm sorry, honey, I've just been working too much. The Mandrells keep the bank. We got 226 points and we're so close. That's a good try. Now we heard 4 other good answers. I wouldn't say that was too bad, Harold. Had you said, or did anybody try to get you to say, husbands apologize for number 2? Forgetting important dates, which would have been an anniversary or birthday. So, Harold, you screwed up on that.
I sure did.
And number 3, making a mess. That's when you apologize for having an affair. And number 4, not listening. And number 5, starting an argument. 226 to 0. Here we go. With another face-off. Here we go. Point value tripled. Top 5 answers are on the board. Listen carefully. Tell me something parents do they tell their kids not to do. Earlene.
Smoke.
Is smoke up there? Yes! Think of the steal. The point value is tripled. You could play for $8,000, Irby, if you keep it going.
Don't speed.
Parents do, and they tell their kids, don't you speed in this car. One strike, good answer. Mary?
Don't use bad language.
No bad language. Swear. Could be your bank.
Could be.
100 average people, something that parents do, they tell their kids not to do.
Drink alcohol.
Yeah.
Did our survey say alcohol? Wow. Smoke, drink, and swear. Sound like some men's club. Louise?
Stay out late. The next thing gets them in trouble.
Parents tell the kids, don't just stay out late. Think of that steal because that could be your bank. Up to you now. Erlene, keep the team alive. Let your mind go blank for a second.
Okay.
What?
Done.
Done. 100 average people, something parents do, they tell their kids not to do.
Spend too much money.
Spend too much money? If they don't know, you've won the game. But if you do know, we're going with another question. Phil, parents do, they tell their kids not to do.
Don't beat up your little sister.
Don't beat up your kid, brothers and sisters. Gossip. Anything, Brenda?
Premarital sex.
Something that parents do that they tell their kids not to do. If you're married, who are you pre-marrying it with? All right. Oh, I see. They did it. They did it. I'm sure it didn't apply to you. Jimmy. Anything? Premarital sex, beat up your little brothers and sisters? Harold, for the game.
Gossip.
You're going with gossip.
Yeah.
If it's not there, the Mandrells have won the game, but it's a very good answer. You don't want to talk about your brothers and sisters having premarital sex. Let me see. Gossip. No, the Mandrells have won it. You could have won if you'd said number 4. Don't do this. Have sex. You said it, didn't you? Brenda said it, but deck on it. Harold just went another way. And number 5, you could have won. Parents do it, but they tell their kids not to. Lie. All right, you stay right here. You played great. You had a shot. 2 players for $8,000. Who's it going to be, Barbara? You come with me. We're going to face that big board. All right. Erlene's going to face that big board for $8,000 with the Mandrells on Family Feud from Opryland right after these important messages. $8,000 for the Vanderbilt Organ Transplantation Center with the Mandells. Good luck, Arlene. We ask 100 people these questions with 15 seconds on the clock. How many days in advance should a man ask a woman for a date?
3.
Tell me something you bathe.
A dog.
Something religious that's found in many homes.
Bible.
A city that's really lit up at night.
Las Vegas.
An instrument in a one-man band.
Piano.
Turn around. Help me judge. How many days in advance should a man ask a woman for a date? You said 3 days. What did the survey say? Bam! 32. Tell me something you bathe, you said. A dog. That's all animals, the survey said. Big one, 40. Something religious found in many homes, you chose. The Bible, what the survey choose? 49! A city that's really lit up at night, you said. Las Vegas. Wages. What did the survey say? Yes! An instrument in a one-man band. If you do this all by yourself, Jeff, I will await to see what they tell us to do. Don't bring Barbara out if she does it unless they tell us. You could have possibly gotten $8,000 all by yourself. An instrument in a one-man band, you said? A piano. Did 36 people say it? For $8,000, what did the survey say? Only 4. Back with your teammates. Now we know what we got to do, and we got to go. Excellent, Earlene. Excellent. Come on, Barbara. Take a look there. We're not worthy as you look straight ahead. 20 seconds to the clock. Good luck revealing her answers. If you hear this sound, you've duplicated a great answer, so I'll say try again. How many days in advance should a man ask a woman for a date?
7.
Tell me something you bathe.
My body.
Something religious that's found in many homes.
Bible.
Try again.
Pass.
A city that's really lit up at night.
Las Vegas.
Try again.
Atlantic City.
An instrument in a one-man band.
A banjo.
Turn around. Did you get 32? Oh, you got a pass. You got a pass. She got a pass, Judge. She had a pass. Is it okay? I asked you how many days, I didn't mean to cover your eyes like that.
Okay.
How many days in advance should a man ask a woman for a date, you said? 7 days, survey said. 23. Give me that hand. You're 9 away. The number one answer was 3 days given by the woman I love. Tell me something you bathe, you said. Your body. Our survey said. Bam! 30 people agree with you. Come out here at $8,000 for the Vanderbilt Organ Transplantation Center. A dog is the number one thing our survey bathes. Bible, found in many homes. Las Vegas is really lit up at night. And a drum is an instrument in a one-man band. Stay tuned. More Feud coming back right at you from Nashville.
Promotional consideration provided by Sally has professional beauty supplies for nails, skin, and all hair types at very attractive prices. Sally Beauty Supply for tricks of the trade. Back to Ray.
Thank you, Gene. For the Feud, I'm Ray Combs. We're coming from Opryland. For the Mandrells, the Stanleys. God bless you. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Travel to Nashville, provided by American Airlines. Together with American Eagle, American has over 270 daily departures from Nashville to over 75 destinations. American Airlines, something special in the air. In Nashville, Tennessee, this is Gene Wood speaking for Family Feud. A Mark Goodson television production.
Get ready to match the stars. Richard Deacon, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Wright, Hattie Duke Aston, from The Price is Right, Bob Barker, and Fannie Flagg, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 78. And now, here's the star of Match Game 78, Gene Rayburn.
Good bunch. Terrific. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us, because it would be lonely out here all by myself.
Hiya, cutie.
And there'd be nobody to laugh and scratch with. Are you all ready to laugh and scratch?
Yeah.
We're ready.
All right, let's begin by welcoming Jill Curligan and Major Jim Allen. Applause, applause. Jill is a really big winner. We haven't had a big money winner here in a long time. She has $16,200. Wowee. What you gonna do with all that money, honey?
A lot.
You're gonna do a lot with all that money? You're gonna create to the inflationary process that's going on in this country, right?
Right.
I see. And she's being challenged by Major Jim Allen here, who's had one question match one celebrity, right?
Right.
You've each had one question, and the score at this moment is 2-1. We'll see how it goes in the second round right after we see about this. Okay, here we go. This is the last round of this game. And, Major, you may have A or B.
A for all the way.
A for all the way. He's very optimistic, isn't he? All right. Little Rodney Rotten's mother said, Rodney is finally doing all right in school. It's been months since he set fire to a blank. Finally doing all right in school. You matched him in a previous round, so you don't play, but oh, that's nifty.
You'd never know it by the look on your face.
Are you ready, Major?
Ready.
All right. Little Rodney Rotten's mother said, Rodney is finally doing all right in school. It's been months since he set fire to a blank.
Teacher.
Teacher is a good answer. Yes, sirree. Richard, what did you say?
My kind of people, teacher.
Yeah, teacher. Okay, Major, you got two altogether now. Looking for a teacher.
Well, the Major's made me feel a lot more comfortable about the country now. Major,
That's all right. He's up to 3. How are you today, Dark Eyes?
Huh? Oh, I'm fine.
Oh, Chicharnia. What do you say there?
Cut the Russian scene.
Ochi Krasnia.
And the song.
Ochi Zhuchia.
And the language.
All right.
He
This spells it, believe it or
Oh,
not.
teacher. Yes, sirree. So you're up to 4, Major. Patty, it's been months since he set fire to a...
Teacher,
Well, there he goes, 5. Now, Bob, we come to you. You are the only one he hasn't matched.
He's a major?
Yes.
The last thing in the world I want is trouble with a Marine major.
All
Teacher.
right. Teacher it is. Okay, you got 6. Now, Jill, you have to match all 4 remaining celebrities whom you have not matched in order to achieve a tie. That's the best you could do, is achieve a tie. 102-year-old Mr. Periwinkle is the oldest man in the Army.
How old?
One day he got hurt. Instead of a Purple Heart, they gave him a purple blank. You don't play, you don't play. Just Brett in the lower tier.
What happens if, do you start all over if everybody overbids?
No.
No.
Doesn't work that way at all. Jill, you got to match everybody now. Okay, here we go. 102-year-old Mr. Periwinkle is the oldest man in the Army. One day he got hurt, and instead of a Purple Heart, they gave him a purple blank.
A purple cane.
Purple cane would be a good, appropriate thing for someone that got hurt. Need 4 purple canes over here. What do you say to that?
Oh, my first?
You're first.
What's his name? Don't play, do
No,
we?
he matched her in the previous round.
Well, now, I spelled it wrong. I said a permanent hardening of the arteries.
Permanent hardening of the arteries. That means Major Jim Allen wins the game. What'd you have in the lower tier? Okay, come on down, Jim. Right down that little blue dot, if you would please. I'll get to you in a moment. To say goodbye to the big money winner here. Jill is leaving with $16,200. Thank you, Jill. Hallelujah, Jill. Well, she's very happy. We're rolling all this stuff around for your benefit, Jim. The big star wheel in back of you and the big super match board here. And let's begin. We polled the studio audience not too long ago, and we said, write down your best answer to this. Blank of the world. The answer they wrote down most often will get you $500 if you match it. If you match their second most popular response, you get $250, and then for matching the third, you get $100. 3 of our 6 stars will help you, Jim.
Bob.
Top of the world.
Top of the world.
Charles.
He's thinking, Jim.
He sometimes just doesn't get it. No, I like this one better. Trust me.
Champion of the world.
Champion of the world.
Hurt myself.
Yeah, hurt yourself. He strained his voice there.
It stinks,
Brett.
Major. Don't even think about it. It stinks. Look at me. It stinks.
But Charles is not man of the world.
Man of the world. So you have man of the world, champion of the world, and top of the world. Now, at this point, Jim, you have an option. You may choose one of the 3 answers they've suggested, or you may think up one of your own.
Champion.
Top of the world.
You want top of the world, the one that Bob Barker gave you. All right. Let's find out if we got top of the world up there, and if so, where? We'll begin at the bottom and reveal the $100 response. 7 wonders of the world is a good
6
answer.
of them are right up here.
All right. The jury is still out on that, Brett. May we see the $250 number? Man of the world? Okay.
Yo,
All right. Last chance for top of the world. Slide it, Ori. There you go. Very good, Bob. Now, you've won $500, means the least to play for is 10 times that amount, or $5,000. Howsomever, if you come with me into my office back here, we'll have a spin of the wheel. And the wheel will determine which star you'll be playing with, and if it stops anywhere in that gold area there, you'll be playing for double the money, or $10,000. Give it a good hard spin. It must make one revolution completely. There we go. It's all automatically hooked up, so when the blue light is on, that means you're playing for double the money here. Oh, I think you got it. You got it. Right now. Fanny, are you ready? $10,000, Jim, and here it is. Blank chocolate. Blank chocolate. She's very cautious. She wants you to have the money. Leave her alone.
She doesn't have an answer. She has a file of them over here.
Well, it's a big strain.
That wasn't noticeable, was it?
Yes. No. When you're playing for $10,000, you want to give them your best shot. So Fanny's put her answer in the slot there now, Jim, and it's up to you to give us the answer that matches hers. Blank chocolate.
Hot.
Hot chocolate is what he says will get the $10,000. What do you say to that, Fanny? What was you so nervous about? What were the answers you were writing
I
down?
had a chorus of frogs back here.
Yeah.
What did I write?
Yes.
I've had a nervous breakdown. You won't believe it. I wrote hot.
You got a bundle of money there, pal. The reason they all came down to help in the congratulations there, Jim, is because every time she'd write down an answer they didn't like, they would, until she finally got to the word hot, and they said, So that's the way it goes, and you got $10,600. Congratulations to you, and now we got a message for you. Okay. Oh, we got a new player. Let's all applaud Karen Welch. Shall we do that? Hello, Karen.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine.
Before we begin, we'd like to find out a little bit about you so you can tell us anything you want about Karen Welch.
I'm a homemaker with 2 children, a little girl, Robin, who is 4 years old, and a little boy, Scotty, who is 21 months.
Mm-hmm. Where do you live?
In Long Beach.
Yeah. What does Mr. Welch do?
He works for... I'm not supposed to say.
Oh. Whisper
he's a
it to
salesman.
Me. Come into my office here. Hey, step over here. Just come over here.
Well, what are you doing?
I'm just talking to the little girl, that's all.
Well, cut that out.
He works for a large, heavy machinery construction company.
Her husband?
Yes. Her husband, yes.
Why
You know how jealous I get.
Say Lockie.
Yes. All right, if you're ready, Karen, I'll push the button here and ask you to make a selection of A or B.
I'll say B for Butch. That's my husband's name.
Butch, okay.
Oh, that's on the nose. We works for a construction company. His name is Butch.
Yeah.
I mean, even I didn't stoop to that.
Now, here it is.
You wouldn't dare.
Butch said... Butch said, I went to a restaurant that was so horrible. There was a sign in front that said, bring your own blank. That's how horrible this restaurant was. A sign out in front said, bring your own blank.
Oh, okay.
A horrible restaurant. Okay. Very speedy, Richard Deacon.
Probably wrong, but speedy.
Yes, that's a starfish you're wearing.
No, that's a Saint Nobody medal.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It was a 5-headed one.
Oh, this is such fun.
Good. I'm glad you're having a good time. You ready over there? Okay, Karen Welch. Barry said, or Butch, or whoever. I went to a restaurant that was so horrible, there was a sign in front of the restaurant that said, bring your own blank.
Barf bag.
Barf bag. Bring your own barf bag.
Just what Butch's wife would say.
Yes. Bring your own barf bag.
Bring your own garbage.
Bring your own garbage. Don't eat any of ours. What do you say?
I thought I covered all the bases. I'm such a, I always speak in sports terms because I'm such a big fan.
Right.
I said Alka-Seltzer or Bromo or any other digestive aid, but I did not say barf bag.
No, you didn't. So that means she don't get no points. What do you say?
I'm sorry, Karen. Insecticide.
Insecticide. There was creatures that crawled in the restaurant.
I'm so unhappy.
Why are you unhappy?
Because
Sign in
I
front-
wrote two things and I threw one on the floor, and the one I threw on the floor was barf bag, and the one I
Oh, stomach pump. She's looking for a barf bag. Bob, give her a little barf bag.
I started to say Alka-Seltzer, but I figured if she couldn't say the name of her husband's firm, I probably couldn't say Alka-Seltzer either.
Oh.
I started to say doctor. I said stomach pump.
Stomach pump.
I wonder where he got that.
I spelled it correctly.
Mine's a feminine stomach. It has an E.
What do you say, Fanny, speaking of
Barf,
spelling?
barf, said Sandy.
Barf, barf.
No, I said, bring your own waiter.
Bring your own waiter. So, Karen, first round one's a
Certainly
little
it will.
difficult.
It's lost.
He'll have a difficult one, too, as you will see in a moment. Sally said, my husband really loves air conditioning. It's so cold we have blank in the living room. Sally said, my husband really loves air conditioning. It's so cold we have blank in the living room. Good. Right? Here we go. Chuck, you ready?
Yo.
Sally said, my husband really loves air conditioning. It's so cold, we have blank in the living room.
Snow.
Snow. Okay? That would be really cold, wouldn't it?
I think this is the same thing.
Frost.
It's
Frost.
a part of snow, isn't it?
Well, they finally said yes. Frost counts.
Bells are jing. Are you listening?
A winter wonderland is what we're building up to. Charles?
You should make an album, and maybe the delivery trucks would get stuck because there was too much snow and they couldn't get delivered.
So cold we have snow in the living room, Patty.
We do too.
You do. On 4th of the Major. Little snow there.
I'll probably be drafted. Icicles.
Icicles. Oh, yes. Icicles is a good
snow?
response. No, icicles is ice. Snow is snow.
Icicles are
Fanny?
icicles.
Right.
Snow is
And never the
snow.
twain shall meet. What have you got for us?
Unless in the living room.
Well, I don't know why I wrote it, but I thought maybe an Eskimo moved in.
It's so cold we have an Eskimo living in the living room.
My answer was not good, but it was better than that.
That's true.
Right?
So there we are, 4-0 in the first round. Now we've got a little message for America. Pay attention, please. Okay, Johnny O, here we go. Now, Karen, then you got a choice of A or B.
A.
You want A? You got A, honey. Here it is. Nick said, it was strange enough when someone opened a self-service beauty parlor, but now someone opened a self-service blank parlor.
I don't even think I understand. It's somewhere along the line. I mean, Nick said it was strange enough when someone opened a self-service beauty parlor.
But now someone...
Honey, I'm sorry. Honest to liver, sweetheart. Good gravy, Marie. Criminy Dutch, all that and more. I really apologize.
Oh, good.
Good. On the Mike Douglas show soon?
Is Brett going to be on the... I don't know.
I think she's already been on.
Were you good?
I was wonderful, just like I always am.
I'm gonna play with the bees and swarms. Patty Duke Aston's in the swarm.
Oh, are you in the
is coming.
swarm?
Oh, the swarm is here.
I'm on Love Boat. I finally took a job.
All right, Karen, here it is. Nick said it was
Gene?
strange enough.
I'd like to invite you to watch Price is Right while they're talking about these
Oh,
things.
all right. Thank you very much, Bob. Would you like to tell me what time it's on?
It's on CBS at 9:30 in the morning until 10:30 in the morning. And
Oh.
it's one smash hit after another.
Yeah. Okay, Bob.
I simply mention that because I'm not in Swarm.
Right.
What show is this?
I thought you were.
Would you all be quiet? Nick said it was strange enough when someone opened a self-service beauty parlor, but now someone opened a self-service blank parlor.
Barbershop. It's the only thing I could think of.
Really?
Yes.
Well, there are two good possibilities here, and they may come up as time goes by.
I'd like to mention I'll be on Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
You are the
You
Twilight
are.
Zone.
Listen, it's my show. I've got the first shot at the with good lines, and someone said, "Oh, really?"
No, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't hit me anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry. What did I do? I hit you like that? I didn't mean
She's
to
a
do that.
mother.
Yes. All right. All right, Richard. She is looking for the answer barbershop, an unlikely possibility.
Massage parlor.
Yes. The key word was parlor, you see.
Yeah.
Beauty parlor, massage parlor, funeral parlor, anything like that.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes, here we go,
Well,
Brett.
I didn't say either of those things, but I ran across several people, and I said they had a self-service funeral parlor.
Funeral parlor. Another good answer. Okay, now you must match everybody else to stay in the game and achieve a tie, Karen. What do you got, Chuck?
Yes, Chuck, baby.
Oh, that didn't work. I'm sorry. I sometimes fail.
Yes, well, that's all right. That means Jim Allen wins the game. What do you have down here? Well, Karen, it was a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. I really enjoyed myself.
I'm glad you did. We'll be sending many gifts your way from Match Game 78. Karen Welch, ladies and gentlemen. There she goes. Goodbye. There you are. You shine them yourself?
No, they were gold-plated, Gene.
They're gold-plated?
Well, that's a new kind of army.
Yeah, they didn't have gold-plated ones when I was in the Army.
I'm in the Marine Corps, Gene.
Oh, okay, Jim. You think you're going to win any more money, huh? All right, we polled the studio audience not too long ago. Jim said, write down your best answer to this. Could it be blank? Remember, $500 for the top response, $250 for the second, and $100 for the third. Okay, here. Whom do you call it?
Bob.
Oh, my.
Could it be?
Could it be? Oh, my. No, that's not too good. Could it be true?
All right, there's one.
Charles.
Could it be love?
Could it be love?
Brett.
Could it be? Wait a minute. Just a minute. I may find something. Wait a minute. I may find something. I thought, well, I like both of those. Could it be you?
Could it be
I told
you?
you that was rotten.
Could it be
Could it be
love?
Allie?
Could it be true, or the three? Do you want one of those or one of your own?
I'll try true.
Could it be true was Bob Barker's answer. May we see the $100 response. Could it be love is up there. Okay, he wants could it be true. May we see the next one, please? Could it be magic?
Oh.
I don't know. Last chance. May we see it, please? Yeah, you got it. Attaboy, Bob. All right, while he's celebrating, we got this message for you. I'm Gene Rayburn. Joining us next time, Max Game 78. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking from X Game 78, a Mark Goodson, Bill Trotman production. This program was edited for broadcast.
This is our returning champion, Tim Holleran from Black Rock, Connecticut. Stand by to see Tim play for all the prizes, valued at $66,561. Today, on America's biggest bargain sale, we're offering an Alfa Romeo, valued at $20,340 for $530. Cash and prizes worth over $100,000 for $750. Two of the incredible bargains on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the star of our show, Jim Perry.
Hello there. Thank you very much. Delighted to have you with us. Welcome to Sale of the Century, and you picked a good day to join us. A very exciting day. Let's introduce the champion, and then we'll lay it all out for you and for him. Tim Holleran. Hello there, Tim.
Hi, Jim.
Well, Tim, in the last show, you know you passed on a luxury automobile. You've now got $637 in your bank account. You are $3 away, and of course, you've got to win. $3 away from all of our prizes worth over $66,000, as Jay said. Interestingly, too, you are $113 away from all of those prizes plus an $89,000 cash jackpot. In total, just to make you feel very comfortable, a big win today and you would be $155,561 richer.
Oh, my.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Good luck. That's all I can say to a nice gentleman and a fine champion. And I know a couple of good people are going to come out and try to stop him. Here to introduce them, Summer Bartholomew. Hello there, Summer. Very exciting day for Tim.
Yes.
Who does he bring us?
She has a novel occupation from San Diego, California. Give a big hand to Susan Loring.
Hello there, Susan.
And he is a stylish kind of guy from Wichita, Kansas. Let's give an enthusiastic welcome to Tom Fry.
Hi there, Tom. Feel a little later with some bargains, Summer? Tom, I like that, the way you bounded out there. A stylish kind of guy. That's great.
Well, it's stylish because I've got a collection of about 150 pigs at home. Also have a live pig, and they're all home rooting for me.
Right. That kind of style, huh? Okay. And they are rooting for you.
Yes.
You're ready to go then, Tom. Susan, a novel occupation?
Well, I'm a writer, Jim, and currently I'm working on a book about people who take chances. So I've been interviewing people ranging from mountain climbers to lion tamers and folks of that sort.
Sounds fascinating. Well, I think you can include Tim in there at this point. He's taken a lot of chances up until now. Good luck with your book. Good luck here. $20 starts all three players off. Player with the most money at the end of the show as a champion gets to do some great shopping. Tim going for a lot of shopping. We start with this. In what U.S. state can you watch racing trials at the Bonneville Salt Flats? Tim?
Utah.
Utah is right. $5 for the correct answer. Tim goes to 25. In astrology, under what sign were you born if you're a moon child? Tim?
Leo.
No. Cancer. You lose $5 for the incorrect answer, going back down to 20. What is the longer word for a society girl, which we often abbreviate with, Susan?
Debutante.
We say Deb. Debutante is a word we're looking for. Susan gets 5 on the plus side, goes into the lead by 5. To what country must you journey to buy factory fresh Bavarian chocolate? Tim?
Germany.
Yeah, that's West Germany. Germany is acceptable, and we've got a tie with Susan and Tim. Name the car corporation that received a $1.25 billion loan guarantee, Susan?
Chrysler.
From the government, Chrysler it is. Susan beats Tom to the buzzer and goes into the lead by 5. Good time to be in the lead because it's time for an instant bargain. Player in the lead can buy bargain merchandise. Susan, with a $5 lead over Tim, you can... Oh, look at this.
Susan, from a galaxy far, far away comes this sensational remote control robot. It even responds to 12 different voice commands, delivers messages, and carries objects for you from the price of his toys. It's normally priced at $400, but today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $5.
I love it. R2-D2, you goofed. But it's a great thing. It's a $400 item. Cost you $5. The value of one question, Susan. May
One
not
question.
Get... What?
Just one question.
One question. That's
Right.
all it would cost you. $400 item for $5. Going once. Going twice. No sale. If you hadn't fallen, she would have bought you. Back to business. The Beat Boys and the Quarrymen were both early names. Tim?
The Beatles.
Yeah, they were the Beat Boys. The Quarrymen became the Beatles, and Tim gets 5. Tie Susan for first place. Philip Roth's huge bestseller of 1969 was a shocking story of adolescence titled...
Portnoy's Complaint.
You got it. I didn't even have to help you with the Portnoy's. You're right. Portnoy's Complaint it is. Champion in the lead. What city, sometimes called the Gate City of the South, Tom?
New Orleans.
Oh, no. Is the capital of Georgia. Atlanta. Quick buzzer cost you there, Tom. Sorry about that. You lose 5, going down to 15. You can make it up right now, though. It's time for the Fame Game. Playing for a pick of the Fame Game board. A lot of information about a famous thing. I Am a television show that premiered in 1977 and became a hit. Several stories are woven into each episode, all of them featuring guest stars. My regular cast has included Lauren Tweed. Tom?
The Love Boat.
Love Boat it is, yes. Yay! Tom, you've earned yourself a pick of the board. 9 numbers up there. You'll get what's behind the number you pick.
Well, I'm a 5th son, so let's go with 5.
And behind number 5, we have a metal detector. A White's metal detector featuring ground exclusion balance to help you locate coins, jewelry, and precious metals while excluding mineralized soil. Furnished by White's Electronics.
$369 metal detector, yours to keep, no matter how you finish in the game. It'll come in handy. You can look for New Orleans and Georgia with it. We'll be right back. Champion has enough money for all of the prizes, honing in on everything we've got, worth over $155,000, but a slender one-question lead over Susan right now. We use the Japanese word meaning fire bowl for a portable charcoal brazier. Tim?
Hibachi.
Hibachi is exactly what it is, and the champion has a $10 lead for the first time today. What is the 3-word title of the song which begins, Should Old Acquaintance Be, Tim?
Old Lang Syne.
That's right, Should Old Acquaintance Be Forgot. You are right, you go to 45. By what title is the woman who married Philip Mountbatten better known? Susan?
Queen Elizabeth.
That's right, Queen Elizabeth II, and Susan goes to 35. What does a man known as a misogynist dislike, Tim?
He hates women.
That's right, doesn't like women, and Tim goes to 50. Well, Tim, first time today, the champion has a chance to buy. Tim, with a $15 lead, can we interest you in this?
About time.
Tim, you may just wind up with this instant bargain. A beautiful jeweled mantel clock. An attractive contemporary design marks this 8-day winding clock with the lovely look of beveled glass from Jewels by Edouard of Beverly Hills. And it's normally priced at $750. But today on Sale of the Century, cheers for only $10.
Oh, nice clock, $750. You're obviously interested in the clock, I'm sure, Tim.
Very much so.
Right, and I'm going to make things easy for you, too, Tim. You would still have the lead. Cost you $10. You'd have a $5 lead. And you would have, you're closing in on everything we've got, $1,000 in cash.
Oh, my.
The clock and $1,000 for $10.
Do you have a clock with numbers on it?
Going once. Going twice. And no sale. Hank going for everything. Doesn't
numbers on it.
Want to buy. The numbers on it would have done it, right? Back to business. 2 types of what fish are named thresher and hammerhead? Tom.
Shark.
That's just sharks, and Tom goes back to 20. Yeah. Name the charismatic founder and leader of the United Farm Workers Union, Tim.
Cesar Chavez.
Cesar Chavez is right, and Tim goes to 55. In what state would you be if you were driving from Mount Rainier to the city of, Tim?
Oregon.
Ooh. Spokane, Washington. Champion takes a backward step going down to 50. Still a $15 lead. What word means a 10th part of a harvest or income, Susan?
Tithe.
Set aside as a religious offering. Tithe is exactly what it is, and Susan keeps the pressure on Tim. $10 separate them. The Declaration of Independence guarantees our rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit, Tim?
The pursuit of happiness.
Pursuit of happiness it is, and Tim stretches that lead out now again to $15. Yeah. Talking about the pursuit of happiness, when an unhappy citizen complained to Benjamin Franklin, "Where's all this happiness I'm guaranteed?" Franklin answered, "You're only guaranteed the pursuit of happiness. You have to catch it yourself." That makes sense. We'll be right back. Champion Tim Holloman, with all the pressure, has the lead. He's at 55, Susan at 40, Tom at 20. Back to the fame game. We've added a $15 money card somewhere up there. We're looking for a famous thing. I am a beverage that began as a food, became a wine, then was a medicine. According to legend, I was discovered in Ethiopia when goat herds noticed their flocks staying awake at night after feeding on my leaves and berries. Susan?
Cola.
No, incorrect. Out of the rest of the question, no dollar value. Playing for a pick of the board. Stay at 40. We'll clear the board, continue for Tom and for Tim. Brazil produces more than 25%. Tim?
Coffee.
Coffee is what it is, yeah. Yes, Ethiopia. Interesting for coffee. Tim, most importantly, you've got control of that board, keeping your opponents away. Now, what number would you like?
I've stuck with it all these shows, and I'm still going to stay with it. Number 4.
And behind number 4, we have kitchen appliances. Hamilton Beach Appliances, featuring cordless Freedom knife with rechargeable batteries, moves anywhere. Also, continuous 6-speed food processor, furnished by Hamilton Beach Scoville.
Continuous 6-speed.
Right. Just what he wanted, I'm sure. Right. Tim, back to visit. Didn't find those money cards. They stay up there. We'll add 25 a little later. Susan, of course, you're back in. What lawn game is played with balls, mallets,
croquet,
and wickets? Croquet it is. Tom goes at 25. To what vocation do we refer when we say that a woman has taken the veil? Tim?
She's married.
No. No. Yes, she becomes a nun. With your education, Tim,
Right.
you lose 5. She becomes a nun, you lose down to 50, $10 lead. In which of his many TV series did David Jansen play the elusive Tim?
Fugitive.
Richard Kimball, the fugitive, is right. He gets that 5 right back. Well, instant bargain time again, Tim. $15 lead and a beautiful item for you to consider.
Tim, you'll whistle while you work, seated behind this beautiful Ethan Allen desk. A drop-front secretary desk and a matching top with beveled glass doors. Compartmentalized interior, furnished by Tradition House. And it's normally priced at $1,559. But today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $15.
Over $1,500. Beautiful item. Cost $15. Yes, Tim?
How's he getting any work done?
You have a you're not paying attention to me. You're looking at him and the girl. $15 lead. I'm going to let you stay in the lead. If you wanted to buy it, I won't sell it for $15. I'll sell it for $14. You'd have a $1 lead. But if I'm going to talk about $15, how about if I talk about $1,500?
Oh, my.
You'd have a $1 lead, $1,500 in cash. Going once. Going twice. No sale. Get thee behind me, Perry. I know that's what he was thinking. We'll be right back. Nobody in the audience expected Tim Holloran to buy that armoire. He's got 55, Susan at 40, Tom at 25. Back in this most important match with this. Which of the 12 apostles betrayed Jesus? Tim?
Judas.
You made up with the veil now. You're right. Judas it is. You go up to 60. What Middle Eastern nation is the world's largest exporter of petroleum? Susan?
Iran.
Nope. Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia. And Susan takes a backward step, and Tim was happy about that one. Life Among the Lowly was the alternate title of what 1852 book by Harriet Beecher Stowe? Tim?
Uncle Tom's Cabin.
Uncle Tom's Cabin is right, and Tim goes to 65. Well, up on the board now, a big $25 money card. Tom and Susan, it might be the difference if you're going to catch them. Famous people. We lived in the 1400s and ruled a mighty empire. We had one of the most advanced civilizations in the Americas and built cities as large as any in Europe at that time. We erected towering temples, created huge sculptures, and held... I'm taking a chance.
The Incas.
Incorrect. Out of the rest of the question, you stay at 25, clear the board, continue for Susan and Tim. Susan doesn't need any more.
The Aztecs.
The Aztecs, yes, as she beats Tim to the buzzer. Well, Susan, you are trailing Tim right now by $30, a very big pick of the board.
Well, my nephew was just a year old, so I'll pick 2 for his next birthday.
And behind number 2, we have $10.
Where were the other 2 big money cards?
3 and the 7.
Well, we add that $10 money card to Susan's score, and she goes to within 4 questions of Tim. And now we finish up a most important match with the speed round. 60 seconds on the clock, please. Tim, should he win, would have all of the prizes worth over $66,000. If he wins with $113 or more, he's $155,000 richer, including an $89,000 cash jackpot. 65, 45 for Susan, 25 for Tom. Good luck. We start the speed round now. Which of our presidents was known as the Sage of Monticello? Tim? Time. Name the... Let's clear the board. San Francisco heiress who was kidnapped on February... Tom.
Hearst.
Right. On interstate highways, what's the national speed limit? Tom.
55.
Right. Name the 2 tools depicted on the Soviet flag. Tom.
Sickle and hammer.
Right. What was the better-known name of movie star Norma Jean Baker? Susan.
Marilyn Monroe.
Right. How many sides are there on a cube? Tim.
6.
Right. By what better-known name do we know the American bison? Tom.
Buffalo.
Right. What ocean did the great explorer Balboa discover? Tom.
Pacific.
Right. Name the Swiss psychiatrist who invented the ink blot. Tim.
Rorschach.
Right. What's the capital of Pennsylvania? Tom.
Harrisburg.
Right. In the year 1850, what new job did Millard Fillmore tackle? Tom.
Presidency.
Right. Name the European city that was terrorized by Jack the Ripper. Tom.
London.
Right. Who was Secretary of State under Presidents Nixon and Ford? Tom.
Salinger.
Wrong, and you lose 5 at Tim. You have won it. That question was the difference to a tiebreaker. Wow. Congratulations. It was Kissinger with both of them. Kissinger did it. Tom, thank you. Wow, that would have been a tie. It was Kissinger you missed on that. Susan, Tim, come on up here with me. You are going shopping. Congratulations. Wow. He would have tied you. He would have tied you with that last one. He really did. But you did it. You didn't get to the cash jackpot. But with $707, you got all the prizes. Let's start with this.
Just for the health of it, a private sauna. Experience the soothing, healthy effect of dry heat in the privacy of your own home with this infrared ray sauna in genuine Japanese cedar from Abercrombie & Fitch. And this sauna is priced at $3,000.
And that is yours? That is part of everything that you've got. There is a beautiful jade ring as well. I know you've had a look at that. Wonderful trip to Italy I think you might enjoy. And also included in everything you've got is this for a musician, grand piano.
Turn your home into a concert hall with this magnificent Schaefer & Sons Artist Grand Piano. Can fill your home with rich melodic sounds, complete with player recorder that records and plays back, and convert your piano into a player piano. Furnished by Schaefer & Sons. And this piano is priced at $11,471.
And
that's a drummer's piano right there.
That's a drummer's piano, all right. Everything that we've got also includes this beautiful fur coat.
Wrap yourself in luxury with a magnificent natural fur coat. This bright and fluffy full-length fashion is distinctively designed by Davini and is furnished by Dicker & Dicker of Beverly Hills. And this fur is priced at $14,750.
That is included with everything that we've got on the stage. We always have a lovely automobile. You are going to look so great winging through Connecticut and New York, driving around in this if you take it.
Drive one of the greats, an Alfa Romeo, a classic two-seater sports convertible featuring hand-finished mahogany steering wheel, leather seats, and AM/FM stereo, furnished by Bob Ruman Pontiac. And this great car is priced at $20,340.
And that's yours. Right now, that is yours. That is all the prizes we've got on the stage. You have $707, would cost $640. However, Tim, you can take all of those prizes, worth over $66,000, and leave us. But there is one more thing. If you get to $750, another win, and just $43 more, if you want to take the risk, we will give you all of these prizes plus one other little item.
Little perk.
A cash jackpot of $89,000.
$89,000 in cash. Tim, right now, it's been a tough battle for you. You can take all the prizes and leave, or risk it, put your money in the bank, and try to get all of the prizes plus that cash jackpot. Big, big decision. You think about it for a moment. Tim Holleran with a big $707 in your bank account. You now have what you need to take every prize we've got. The sauna, jade ring, trip to Italy, baby grand piano, ladies fur, beautiful sports car, a total of $66,561 in cash and prizes. Just say yes, and they're all yours, and you leave. Or take the risk that you can win one more time with $43 more, and you would add the cash jackpot. Tim, big decision. What's it going to be?
Now I've talked it over with my conscience. Like Jackie Gleason said, I'm going for it anyway.
He's going for it anyway. And we add $1,000. He is going tomorrow for $90,000 in cash and all the prizes on sale of the century.
Oh, bye-bye.
All prices are manufacturer's suggested retail value and are correct at the time of recording. the Century stars Jim Perry. This is Jay Stewart speaking. Fate of the Century is a Red Scrandy production.
Everyone in this arena has a money stake in one of our famous couples as we play the game of celebrity gossip, Tattletales. And here's the star of Tattletales, Bert Convy.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tattletales. Thank you for tuning in. Nice to have you with us. Nice to have all of you, too. All your bright, shiny faces in the banana section, as usual, on the edge of your chairs, ready to go. We have three wonderful celebrity couples today. You're going to meet them now. On my left, winning money for the blue section, Mr. Blank. There he is, Mr. Gene Rayburn and his lovely wife, Helen.
Hello there!
How are you, Helen?
Oh, I'm fine, you dark-eyed devil, you.
There'll be none of that now.
You don't talk like that when you come out here, or we're in trouble. When I said Mr. Blank, I didn't mean that, you know.
No, I know. I know what you meant.
Yes.
Just keep your hands off my wife, or I'll belt you in the blank.
Absolutely. Thank you for running over here so quickly from Match Game. We appreciate it. It's nice to have you.
It's a pleasure.
We'll talk about that. Winning money today for the banana section, ladies and gentlemen. Nancy Sinatra and her husband, Mr. Hugh Lambert. That banana section, you see how they are?
They go bananas.
Welcome back, both of you. Nancy, how are you, love?
I don't think you're such a dark-eyed devil.
Oh.
I think you're a bit of a dumbing myself. Hi, Bert. I'm fine, thanks.
I don't
How
really
are
care
you?
now. What do you think of that?
No, I'm only teasing.
Yes.
You know something, Bert? You've been very busy.
Yes.
I'm surprised you have time for this show anymore.
I try to keep busy. Hugh, how are you, okay?
I'm terrific.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. That's what I hear anyway. Winning money today for the red section. First time, ladies and gentlemen, the star of SWAT, Mr. Steve Forrest and his wife, Chris. Welcome to both of you. Your first time with us on Tattletales. It's nice to have you.
Thank you, Bert. It's a pleasure
The show's
to be
going
here.
very well, too, Steve. It looks terrific.
That's what they tell me.
Yes.
That's what they tell me.
Oh, it's terrific. Chris, are you ready to go?
I sure am. Bert.
All right, if you're all ready, I'm all ready, and here comes the voice question, and this is it, worth $150. Ladies, which of the following is more likely to put you in the mood for a romance? A look, a word, a touch. Which of the following is more likely to put you in the mood for romance? A look, a word, or a touch? I'm sorry. Little slip of the tongue there. Go back and think about it, ladies. This is the music. We'll come back in a moment for your answer. Gene, what's Helen going to say to that?
Now, I've got to think about this for 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Well, all right.
A look, a word, or a touch, eh?
Yes.
What about a little of all three?
Never mind.
A look, a word, or a touch?
Yes.
Well, I think a look, a word, or a touch.
You're enjoying yourself, aren't you, Gene?
How about two words?
No, only one.
Well, then I'm going to say she will say a look.
A look, really?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, that's the one that's more likely to put her in the mood for romance, is a look.
Right.
Let's bring Helen on. Helen, which of those three are more likely to put you in a mood for romance? A look, a word, or a touch?
None of them. A $500 check will put me in the mood.
All right, that's not on my card, though, Helen. If you've got another choice.
Seriously.
Yes.
That's
folks.
seriously, folks.
Seriously, folks. I think a touch.
No,
I like
that's
to be-
not what Gene said.
What did you say?
I said a look. When you look into my beautiful brown eyes.
But I'm blind. I can't see.
Oh, that's right.
You forgot about that.
Sorry
Sorry,
about that,
Helen.
Helen.
Hugh, what's Nancy going to say?
I think she's going to say a look.
A look. The look of love.
Sort of
Okay,
like that.
let's bring her on. Nancy, what is more likely to turn, or to put you in the mood for romance? I said turn you on, same thing. A look, a word, or a touch?
A touch.
That's not what Hugh said. But that's what Helen
What does
said.
he
Maybe you
know?
two should get together. Hugh, tell
What
Nancy
did
what
he
you
say?
said.
I said a look.
Well, that's true too, and a word is true too. But,
Yes.
But that was a hard question because all three things really do.
They all kind of go together, don't
Yeah, but the touch really.
But the touch won. All
We're all
right.
going to get together
I'm
later
sorry.
and touch a lot.
Yeah. Both fellas have said look, both ladies have said touch. Steve's giving you ideas on what to say.
I'm going to say a look.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
You're going to say a look.
Yeah.
Now let's see if
That's
if
what she
all-
keeps telling me.
Let's see if it runs the same way now.
Let's make some side
You want a little
bets.
side bets
Yeah,
on
let's
this, gang?
say side bet.
Because the two guys said look, both ladies said touch. Let's see what Chris says. Chris, which will it be? Which is more apt to put you in the mood for romance? A look, a word, or a touch?
A touch.
Oh, I don't believe it. That's not what he said. Hey, gang.
not what
that's
you
one
said
way
in
to start the ball
Arizona.
rolling. We got 3 dummies up here, folks. Ladies, listen, nobody got that right, and all 3 guys said a look, and all 3 ladies said a touch.
So
Do
we
you
got
believe-
3 ladies who want to be touched and 3 guys who want to just stand there and watch.
Yeah. That means nobody got this one right. We'll take this $150, put it on to the next question. That'll make it worth $300, and we'll come back and play that second question in just a moment. Okay, here we come. $300 riding on this question because no one got the first one right. And if you're ready, ladies, let's see how you do with this one. There's some more meaning in that. The fact that you 3 guys said look and they all said touch, isn't there? There's a lesson there, fellas. Start grabbing. Ladies, you've been apartment hunting and you found your dream apartment. You're in the kitchen with the real estate agent about to sign the lease and you see a dear little mousie scurry across the floor. Would you sign the lease anyway? Don't say anything, ladies. You've been apartment hunting and you found your dream apartment. You're in the kitchen with the real estate agent about to sign the lease and you see a dear little mouse scurry across the floor. Would you sign the lease anyway? Think about that one for $300. That's an expensive mouse. We'll see you in a moment. Okay, we'll start with you, Hugh. What's Nancy going to say?
She's going to say no. She would have the exterminators in before signing the lease.
Yes, but
the answer is no.
She would not sign the lease. Yeah. Has that ever happened to you? Have you ever seen a mouse in a house?
Oh, yeah.
Really? I think they're kind of cute, but I guess... No? Okay, here we go. Let's bring on Nancy. Nancy, what are you going to do? Would you sign the lease anyway after having seen that little mouse scurry across the floor?
Yes.
That's not what Hugh said. No, he said
Good
no.
start.
Well, I would sign it and then make sure that they got rid of the little mouse.
That's right.
I said just the opposite.
Hugh said that you would make sure they got rid of the exterminators would come first, and then you would sign the lease. Good choice. Could have gone either way. What the hey?
I'm sorry,
Here we go,
lover.
Steve.
It's all right, baby.
Now I'm really gun shy. Go.
Now you don't know what to do now.
After that last one. I knew she knew, but I didn't think she'd have the nerve to say it. I think she'd sign it.
You do?
I do. I think she'd sign the lease. Right.
In spite of the mouse.
In spite of the mouse.
Or make him pay rent, one or the other.
Yes. Or offer him cheese. No, I think she'd sign.
She'd sign
I think
the lease.
if you're saying it's her dream apartment.
That's right. You've been hunting and you found your dream apartment. That's right.
She'd sign it.
She'll sign it.
She'd sign it.
Let's
Very
bring her on.
practical girl.
Chris, what would you do? You found your dream apartment. You're in the kitchen, just about to sign the lease. There goes a little mouse across the floor. Would you sign that lease or not?
Yes, I would.
That's what he said. You're right. Knowing how hard it can be to find your dream apartment, you're not going to let a mouse stand in the way,
You
and you have a
bet.
share of that $300 pot. Gene, how about Helen? What's he going to say?
Well, we would fatten up the mouse and have mouse stew.
Yes, at the price of meat today.
Yes. Well, let's see now. Now, if you're talking about the all-time dream apartment, you know, a mouse like, we just built a house last year, and in the course of the process, mice got in there. Some mouses got in there, and we had to catch them, and now the problem is solved. And I didn't see, while none of us liked it, I think if you're talking about the dream apartment, she'd say, yes, I'd sign the lease.
Yes, she'd sign the lease.
Sure.
Okay, let's bring her on and find out. Helen, what are you going to do? You've found your dream apartment. You're in the kitchen with the real estate broker. Suddenly that mouse runs across the floor. Are you going to sign the lease or no?
I certainly am going to sign the lease.
That's what the man said. Means Chris and Steve and Helen and Gene are right. They split the pot. It's halftime, fellas. Step to the rear, will you please? We'll bring the ladies out here. We'll come back with the second half of Tattletales in just a second. See you then. I have changed places after halftime. I have the ladies with me, the fellas in the back, and Hugh and Nancy have got to play a little catch up here, but you can do it.
Would you touch me, please? Thank you.
Didn't get a shock.
No, I mean, the looking and touching really threw me.
Oh, yeah, right. Here, I'll do that again if you don't.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
That'll be enough of
Excuse me.
You left me out.
I didn't mean to. It's certainly nice to see you. This is the most fun I've had in a long time.
Now go teach the
You know
dummies.
what? I don't care what the next question is. Sorry. If you're ready, fellas, here we go. This question is worth $150. We're having a wonderful time out here. Do you always let your wife know when you disagree with her? Don't say anything. Do you always let your wife know when you disagree with her? Think about that one, fellas. We'll find out how you feel in a moment. And we'll start with you, Chris.
I would say in no uncertain terms, he does let me know when he disagrees with me.
He does, huh?
Absolutely.
He gives you a big swat, doesn't
With
he?
that, right. Oh, very good.
Sorry. They told me to try and work it in. So.
You're doing swell.
He does let you know.
He sure does.
Let's bring him on. Steve, do you let Chris know when you disagree with her?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Is that right?
Do you do it with a look, a word, or a touch, sir?
Oh, God. How did she miss that one? I would say I do it in quite a few words.
Yes, right. All right.
Yes.
You have a
Yeah.
share of the pot, and that was well done with words, sir. Helen, what's his name? Gene going to say?
Gene. That's right. No, Gene doesn't let me know when he disagrees with me
Yeah, always it says.
because he's afraid to.
Because he's scared to death
That's
of
right.
you.
Because I'm stronger than he is and got a louder mouth than he has.
So you're going to say, no, he doesn't always let you know when he
That's
disagrees with you.
exactly right.
Let's bring him on. Gene, do you always let Helen know when you disagree with her?
As I'm sure she has told you in great detail, I like to be the long-suffering, silent, taciturn Yugoslav martyr, and I do not speak up.
That's what she said.
Helen, you're getting to know me so well, I may ask you to marry me one of these days.
Oh, not yet.
No,
Not yet.
Don't
Another
go that
5
far,
years.
Gene. That's the last step, once you do that.
Yeah.
Of course, you know why Helen said that.
No, why?
Because she said you're scared to death of her. You know that. You have a share of the pot. Well done. Nancy, what's you going to say?
I'm torn here, really, because he lets me know, but he thinks he doesn't. Do you know what I'm saying, girls, at all? I mean, he just sort of goes like that, but he doesn't really say anything about it. So I don't know whether to say yes. I mean, I'm trying to think of what he's thinking.
Let me say how it's worded. It may
Okay.
help you.
All
Do you
right.
always let your wife know when you disagree with her? Always is important here, too, so
No, I hope he remembers that.
I'll read it to him again.
Well, then let's say no, he doesn't.
Okay, let's bring him on and find out. Hugh, do you always let your wife know when you disagree with her?
Yes.
That's not what she said.
We better have a talk.
No, but she said it was
Well,
tough.
see,
She knew it was tough.
He sort of does, but he sort of doesn't.
Sort of does, but he sort of doesn't. Well, he sort of didn't get that one. Which means Chris and Steve and Helen and Gene get it. They split it in half, and we'll come back in a minute with the big question. You come back too. See you in a second. We have some extra time, so we're going to play an extra question. This one's worth $150. Then we'll have the $300 question. So someone's going to win some more money today. Here we go. Now, don't do that or we'll run out of time. Here we go, fellas. If you saw a bunch of police cars surrounding a building and you found out the police expected a shootout, would you stick around to see the action or hightail it out of there? Don't say anything, fellas. If you saw a bunch of police cars surrounding a building and you found out the police expected a shootout, would you stick around to see the action or hightail it out of there? Think it over, fellas. We'll come back and find out in a moment. This is for $150. We'll start with you, Helen.
He'd run so fast.
We're finding out a lot about Gene Rayburn today, aren't we, gang? He'd run like the Dickens.
Oh, you bet.
Yes, he's a devout coward.
Devout.
Let's bring him on. Gene, what would you do? The police are surrounding the building. A shootout is imminent. Are you going to stick around, or are you going to run like the Dickens?
Well, being a man of great courage, I would get my blank out of there as quick as I could.
That's what she said. You're right. You're absolutely right, sir, and you've got a share of the pot for your blank.
Nice.
Thank you.
Okay.
Nancy, how about you? What's he going to do?
Not only would he stay there, but he'd get his blank right in the middle of it.
He would?
Yeah.
He would, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, has it ever happened to him? I mean, he gets involved?
I don't know.
He's a...
I know. I'm not even married to the man. What do I know?
You mean this answer is based on nothing but whim? Let's bring him on. Hugh, what are you going to do? You going to stick around for the shootout, or are you going to run like the Dickens?
I'm going to get out of there.
Sorry about that, Hugh. Hey, one thing, Hugh, when you're hot, you know? I mean, you are batting 1,000 today.
It's got to be a record.
Okay, moving right along,
I
folks.
don't want them to think we're doing this on purpose. We're really trying.
No, that's what makes it so crazy. They're really trying. Chris, how about Steve? What's he going to do? Now, here's a man who shoots guns all day for a living.
Well, I think a few weeks ago I would have answered this question a little differently.
Yes.
But now I think he would stick around.
You think he'd stick around because now he knows what to do and he's an expert.
No, now he wants to see how it'll go if it
How it's
shapes up
done.
like the show.
Right. See if they, oh, that's not the way to do it and so forth. Let's
That's
bring him
right.
on. Steve, there you are. The building is surrounded by police. There's a shootout. It's coming up. You can feel it in the air. What are you going to do? Are you going to stick around, or are you going to get out of there?
Are you asking this question of Hondo Harrelson or of me?
No, I'm asking the question of you, sir.
And does it mean I'm alone?
That's not on my card. I would
It's
say
not
you
on
were-
your card.
Yeah, you don't have
It's
your
very
gang
important.
with you. No.
If I were alone, I'd stay.
That's what the lady said. You all right? Chris and Steve, Helen and Gene are both right.
Are we making
Okay.
money?
All right, here we go, fellas. Since we have some extra time, this question is worth $300, and here we go. Fellas, which of the two of you is more apt to talk too much? Don't say anything. Which of the two of you is more apt to talk too much? Think about that one, gentlemen. We'll come back in a moment. Nancy's giving the thumbs up signal, gang. Let's see if she can get on the boards with this one. What is the answer, Nancy?
Me?
You? You are apt to talk a little too much, you think?
Always.
Always.
Yes, I have what is known as foot-and-mouth
I
disease.
see. Let's bring on Hugh, see if he agrees with you. Here we go. Hugh?
Yes?
Which one of the two of you is more apt to talk too much?
Nancy is.
That's right!
Hey!
Congratulations. Congratulations. That's wonderful. I cannot tell you how terrific that is of you.
I feel so much better.
Calls for a celebration, I think. I think it calls for a celebration. You have a share of the pot, sir. And now if everybody else gets it wrong, you'll be tied. So you've done just beautifully. There you are. Chris, what's Steve going to say?
Without a doubt, my beautiful husband would talk more than I would.
Really?
He would indeed.
Okay, let's bring let's bring Steve on then. Steve, between you and Chris, which one of you is more apt to talk too
That
much?
question is so easy it is ridiculous.
Yes, of course.
Me.
That's it! You're right. Okay, you are right. Now, Helen, we've got a tie here, so what's going to happen? What's Gene going to say?
Kidding. You know who talks too much? Me.
No.
Yeah.
You think so?
Absolutely.
You think that's what he'll say, though?
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely.
All right, now here's the situation. Everybody's got this one right. If you get this one right, looks like we're heading for a tie. Let's see if Gene can hold his own. Gene,
Yes,
the blue
listen,
section
before-
is counting on you, sir.
Yeah, hold on just a second.
Oh.
Do
Did he spoil his record and get one right?
Yes.
Oh, he did.
He did.
Okay.
Hugh got it right.
Oh,
So he broke the record.
Okay.
Now, the other two guys have got this one right. What are you going to do with it? Who's more apt to talk too much between you and Helen?
I'm the strong, silent type, sir.
Yes.
And I'd say... I just talk my head off every chance I get.
That's not it. I'm sorry, Gene. That's not what the lady said.
Oh,
she said that she talked a lot, which means Nancy and you, Chris and Steve, split the $300 pot. Hey, time is up. There's a signal. The red section has won it today. We'll come back in a moment, find out how much the red section has won after this message for you. Come on back. See you in a minute. The red section with the rookies, Chris and Steve Forrest, $450. We add $1,000 in total, $1,450 for the red section. Sure, you got $300. You know, Chris and Steve, you can't believe how often that happens. The first time on the show, people win. I don't know what it is.
Thanks a lot.
But listen, everybody
I
wants...
outsmarted myself completely. I knew she knew it was a touch on the first one, but I didn't think she'd have the nerve to say it.
Well, she did have the nerve to say it. You were all terrific today. You all had a lot of nerve, and we'll have some nerve too. I hope and come back and see you next time on Tattletales. You come back too. Goodbye, everybody.
This is Gene Wood speaking for Tattletales, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.
No whammies. The new jacket looks good. Let's stop.
There it is, the mixed jacket. You called it, you got it. And stop. Stop it, an African safari fence.
Big bucks, no whammies, stop.
Stop it, Bermuda.
And stop.
Stop at a car.
Come on, here we go.
Stop it, Cancun. You called it, you got it, Robin.
Stop.
Stop at a weekend cruise, Andrea. And that guy with $2,190.
Today, these three players are after big bucks, but they'll have to avoid the whammy as they play the most exciting game of their lives. From Television City in Hollywood, it's time to press your luck. And now, here's your host, the star of Press Your Luck, Peter Tomarken.
Thank you. Boy, we're back again, Roddy. How are you?
I'm terrific, Peter. How about you?
I'm semi-terrific, Rod. I'm never as good as you are, but I try to make do in spite of the fact that I'm not. Well, all right, let's meet the players now looking for big bucks right here. Starting with our first player, John Pinero. Hey, John, how are you?
How are you, Peter?
I'm fine. Where are you from?
I'm from Weehawken, New Jersey.
New Jersey? We've got another contestant that's in New Jersey.
It's the Battle of New Jersey.
It is. Good to have you with us. You want big bucks?
Yes, sir.
Well,
big bucks.
You were in the right place, John.
Ooh,
Go for it. Our second player is our champ, Diane Valentina, with $19,358. And I had a funny feeling that you're from New Jersey, huh?
Yes,
in spite
I
of the
am.
fact you don't have I Love Madison button on.
No, I don't. I did, but I
this is
don't.
The Battle of the New Jerseyites?
That's right.
Serious stuff. Big bucks. You ready
Big
for it?
I am ready for
All
another
right.
19,000.
Okay, you two. Let's meet the third player. That's Crystal Shearer. Now, Crystal is not from New Jersey. Where are you from, Crystal?
Well, right now I'm from Tomball, Texas.
Tomball, Texas.
Tomball, Texas.
Golly.
Golly, Sarge.
Where's it near?
Houston.
Houston.
Northwest of Houston.
They don't have, I understand down in Houston, they don't have anybody that presses pants or anything. There's no point to it because it gets so humid. That's not true?
That's not
That's
true.
not true. Well, you're here for big bucks, too.
I'm here to win, you bet.
All right, gang. We got all out-of-towners this game. Here we go. You give me a buzz and answer 3 spins. Multiple choice, 1 spin. Are you ready? All right, here's the first question. Of every 5 married mothers these days, how many are working outside their homes? Crystal?
3.
Is it 3, 1, or 2, John?
3.
What do you think, Diane?
3.
Of every 5 married gals, 3 work outside the home. John, a spin. Diane a spin, and Crystal 3 big ones. Number 2. In a family with 3 children, which child is most likely to be the most ambitious, Diane?
The first.
In other words, the oldest?
The oldest.
Is it the oldest, the middle, or the youngest, John?
I'll say the middle.
All right, what would you say, Crystal?
I'll say the oldest.
Well, guess what? You're all wrong. In the family of 3, the most ambitious is most likely to be the youngest. Yeah, interesting. Well, now you learned something. No spins, however, at the cost of learning something. Third question. The Belgian, the Shire, the Percheron, and the Clydesdale are all types of what, John?
Horses.
Is it horses, sheep, or dogs, Diane?
Horses.
Horses. Crystal?
Horses.
You don't buy sheep, huh? Guess not. They're all horses, gang. John to 4, Diane to 2, Crystal to 4. Last one. Tense up. According to a recent magazine survey, on what weekday do more of us make our major supermarket shopping trip? Diane?
Friday.
Is it Friday, Monday, or Thursday, John?
Friday.
What do you think, Crystal?
Friday.
We do our major supermarket shopping, gang, on Thursday when the ads come out. Yeah, John stays at 4, Diane at 2, Crystal at 4. Big bucks will be back. Don't go away. We're coming back. We're back for round 1, big bucks, over 50,000 up there, cash for some prizes and goodies and some whammies. You don't want the whammies, but what you do want, some of the fabulous prizes. You want to take a look at what one of the trips is? Oh boy, this one is Disney World, gang. 6 days in Florida's Magic Kingdom. All those great attractions. Look at that. Oh, there's our producer. You can see him. Oh, you just missed him in the back there. He's a long nose. And there's the world's largest golf ball. It's all teed up. That trip is worth over $1,500. You think it's easy? You try this job. All right. Let's see. What you want to do is win this round so you make the most money and play last in the final round. You know what happens when you get 4 whammies, and you can pass your remaining spins during your turn if you have a fear of the whammy. Okay. Fewer spins first. Diane.
Okay.
You're up.
Big bucks. Come on, big bucks. 1,500 and stop.
Stop at Disney World. Diane. Disney World, $1,680. I set them up and you roll them down.
I see Waikiki up
that
there.
golf ball when you're there. One spin.
Waikiki next. And stop.
Stop and go back 2 spaces, $1,250. Nice round. $29.30, first place. Let's see with a tie, Crystal, John. John, you're first to my left. 4 spins.
Hey, no whammy, no way. Stop.
Stop.
Hello, do you know me?
John, you want to check your American Express card and see if it has that name on it? 3 spins left. Let's knock it off with the whammies and get some bucks.
No whammy, no way, no whammy, 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 stay away, stop.
Stop at 525, second place. 2 spins, John.
2 more spins. No whammy, no way, whammy, whammy, stay away, stop.
Stop at $450. $9.75, 1 spin, second place.
Okay, one more time. Come on, whammy, stay away, no whammy, no way, stop.
Stop at electric typewriter, John. That's worth $350. You're up to $13.25, second place. We'll go to Crystal with 4 spins.
Okay, I'm ready.
From Tomball, Texas.
Waikiki with my cowboy boots. Here we go. And stop.
Stop it, all right. Enough of that, Crystal. 3 spins. Here we go.
Here we go. Round and round. Come on, Waikiki. Come on, and stop.
Stop at $250. Yes. 2 spins left. Third place, Crystal.
Here we go. Come on, and stop.
Stop at Waikiki with your cowboy boot. Golly, that's worth $1,328. $15.78, second place. 1 spin left.
I'm taking it.
Once the
Here
Waikiki
we go. Monterey. And come on, Monterey. And stop.
Stop at $470, Crystal. That's John, $13.25, Crystal, $2,048, and Diane, $29.30, first place to advantage. We'll be back right after these words for a whole new round. Stay with us. All right. You having a good time?
Yes, you bet.
You want to do this again?
Definitely.
Yes, sir.
All right. I got some more questions. You give me answers, and hopefully they'll match, and you get spins. What hit television comedy show has as its leading character a man with the improbable name of Dr. Heathcliff Huxtable? Diane?
Bill Cosby Show.
Is it the Bill Cosby Show, the Bob Newhart Show, or the Facts of Life, John?
Bill Cosby.
What do you think, Crystal?
Bill Cosby.
Dr. Heathcliff Huxtable is the leading character on the Bill Cosby Show. John a spin, Diane 3, Crystal a spin. You know, I bet you his name, that's the #1 show, and I bet you his name's only been mentioned 2 or 3 times. It's always doctor or dad or something. I guess you had to be there.
Yes.
You didn't have to agree, Diane. Out of every 10 children with divorced parents, how many end up living with their mothers? Crystal.
7.
Is it 7, 8, or 9, John?
9.
Diane, what do you think?
7.
Of each 10 children of broken homes, 9 live with mom. And John goes to 2. Yep. Next question. Around the studios, she used to be known as Nancy Davis, but today we know her better as... Crystal?
Nancy Reagan.
As Nancy who? Is it Reagan, Dessau, or Culp? John?
Nancy Reagan.
What do you think, Diane?
Nancy Reagan.
Today she's Nancy Reagan, the First Lady. John the 3, Diane the 4, Crystal the 4. This is it, your last shot. Tense up. In the days when young students walked a mile through the snow to get to school, what color was the traditional little one-room schoolhouse? Crystal?
Red.
Is it red, white, or brown, John?
Red.
What do you think, Diane?
Red.
It was a little red schoolhouse. John to 4, Diane to 5, Crystal to 7. Stick around, big bucks are coming up next, so don't go away. Now, gang, you know what's up there, all kinds of bucks and goodies and wonderful things. You want to take a look at one of the trips on that $100,000 board? Yes. How about Down Under? Put another shrimp on the Barbie. There it is, Australia. 6 nights in Sydney, worth over $3,000. Who's that? Well, oh, that's our party we had in Australia, and that's our producer looking for another question. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
29:30, Diane plays last. John, 13:25, you are first. Watch out for the whammies. Let's get some bucks.
Hey, whammy, whammy, stay away. No whammy, no way, stop.
Stop at Virgin Islands. John, not a bad trip worth $3,253. Catapults you into first place with $45.78 and 3 spins.
We're gonna go, Peter.
All right, John.
Okay, we're gonna go.
New Jersey's going for it.
Whammy, whammy, stay
Sweetheart.
away. No whammy, no way, stop.
Stop at Australia. That's it. That's the trip down, way down under. $3,252, 78.32 spins. What do you want to do? You have about 5,000 more than Diane. Gonna go?
One more time. One more time. No whammy, no way, whammy, whammy, stay away, stop.
One more time. I've heard it, John. You are left with a spin, however. He gave you a break. You want to go and see if you can get another spin?
Yes, sir.
All right, John, let's get it.
Go. We're gonna get one more spin. One more spin. Whammy, whammy, stay away. No whammy, no way, stop.
Stop at 750 in a spin. You're still in it. Third place, 1 spin, John.
We're gonna go. Whammy, whammy, stay away. No whammy, no way, stop.
Stop at 1,500 in a spin. You're back in second place, 2250, 1 spin, John.
I'm gonna pass it.
You're gonna pass the 1 spin. It goes to Diane. It's yours. You don't take it yet, Diane. We go to Crystal with 2,048 and 7 spin. Crystal?
Use them well. Come on, I want Hong Kong. Here we go, and stop.
Stop at $1,500. 35.48, 6 spins. Crystal? First place.
Here we go. African Safari. Come on, I like the trips. And stop.
Stop at 1,000 a spin. 45.48, 6 spins. Crystal?
Okay, I'm going all the way. I came to win. Come on. Big bucks. And stop.
Stop at 1,000 in a spin. 55.48. Still have your 6 spins. You're first place by about $2,600.
Here we go. Come on. Mexican cruise. And stop.
Stop. Move on space with 1,000 in a spin or a motorcycle.
Ooh. 1,000 in a spin.
You got it. 65.48. Still 6 spins. Press your luck to pass.
I'm going.
All right,
I'm
Crystal.
going. I came to win. Here we go. Here we go. Big bucks. Big bucks. Here we go. And stop.
Stop at $750. $7,298. Texas against New Jersey. First place. What do you want to do, Crystal? You have about 4,300 more than Diane.
If I pass Peter, would they go to Diane? I'm going.
Here we go.
I'm going. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Big bucks. Big bucks are a nice trip. Here we go. And stop.
Stop at 1,000 and a spin.
Yes.
$82.98. Still 5 spins, Crystal. What's
I'm
your
going.
pleasure? Here we go.
I'm going. Okay, we're on a roll. Come on. Come on. Double your dollars. Double your dollars. And stop.
Stop at Hong Kong. That's a great trip. Worth $3,184. Your total is $11,482. That's about 8,500 more than Diane. Press your luck to pass.
I'm going to
Pass
pass.
4 to you, Diane. Here we go. 5 you have to take. Here's the first.
Come on, big bucks for little Anthony. 5,000 and stop.
Stop at 1,000 and a spin. $39.30. Here we go again.
Come on, big bucks. No little guys, just big bucks and stop.
Stop. Move those over into the third column. You have 9 spins. Press your luck to pass 1 whammy.
I'm going to go,
Here we
Peter. Come on, big bucks. Big bucks. No whammies and stop.
Stop at advance 2 spaces, $2,500. Second place, 8 spins. Diane.
Keep going.
All right.
Come on, big bucks. Big bucks. 5,000 and a spin. Stop.
Stop at the sailboard. That sailboard is worth $749, $32.49. 7 spins, Diane.
Oh, keep going, Peter. Big bucks, no whammies, stop!
Stop at advance 2 spaces to $1,500. $4,749, 6 spins, about 7,000 shy of Crystal.
Big bucks, no whammies, stop! All right, Diane, left you with 5 spins, 2 whammies. Ready? Keep going.
All right.
Big bucks, no more those little guys, and stop!
Stop at a game table, Diane. That's worth $21.95. Third place, 4 spins.
Keep going, Peter. Come on, big bucks, no whammies, and stop!
Stop at $500. Second place is $26.95, 3 spins. About 8,800 less than Crystal. Here we go.
Keep going, Peter. Come on. Big bucks, no whammies, and stop!
Stop at the Hilton Head trip. That, Diane, has a value of $2,418, $51.13. 2 spins left, $6,300 less than Crystal. 2 to you, Crystal. Here they come, $11,482 riding on the spin.
Come on, I'm going to double my dollars. Double my dollars. Come on, and stop.
Crystal, let's assess the damage.
I'm
Yeah, I
right
know.
here.
Left you with a spin, you have 2 whammies, no dollars. You can elect to go. If you do, you'll have to get something over $5,113 to win the game or something with an additional spin. If you choose, you can pass the spin to Diane. If she whammies, John will bake you a pie. What do you want? All right, Crystal. It's Crystal and Diane. Big spin.
I need a spin, a big spin. Here we go, and stop.
Stop at $7.15 a spin. You're still in it, Crystal. Third place, same predicament. 1 spin.
I still got to go.
Go again.
Still
All
gotta
right,
go.
New Jersey versus Texas. There it is.
Come on, 5,000 and a spin, and stop.
Stop at a whammy. And Diane, once again, you're the champ for $5,113. We'll be back and find out if Diane won right after these winners. All right, we're back with today's big pressure luck winner, Diane, with $5,113. And Diane, welcome to the Rod Roddy Show. Rod, tell Diane what she's won.
I'll be glad to, Peter. Diane, get this. You have won a cocktail craft table. This elegant and functional table is crafted of solid oak. A removable glass top protects the casino layout. Cocktail craft table from Alan Ramsey. And Diane, you have won a golf and tennis resort holiday. We'll fly you and your companion to South Carolina for a 6-night stay at the Palmetto Dunes. Enjoy luxurious villas and world-class sports facilities while vacationing on the beach at fabulous Palmetto Dunes Resort on Hilton Head Island. Those prizes totaling $4,613, combined with the $500 in cash you won today, and the $19,358 in cash and prizes that you've won previously, gives you a grand total, Diane, of $24,471. Congratulations!
All right, Diane, you sure did right. You get to come back and take another shot at us. Congratulations. John and Crystal will be leaving some nice prizes. I thank you for being with us. And until next time, this is Peter Tamarkin saying thanks for pressing your luck. Bye-bye.
Some member of our studio audience will receive authentic pure crystal lamps imported from Europe by Crystal Clear Industries. Each piece is hand-cut and individually signed from Crystal Clear. And here's what we have for our departing contestants. From the Eureka Company, the handy mini-mite that's cordless and rechargeable. The Eureka Mini-Mite, a mighty vacuum in a mini size. Plus, Denny Moore Beef Stew has hearty carrots and potatoes with chunks of beef and rich gravy. Denny Moore Beef Stew, the real meat and potatoes wheeled from Hormel. And zero in on the action with these 35mm binoculars. Includes high-powered instant focus with bright, sharp image. Plus, 20 Mule Team Borax, the natural for freshening and cleaning all the family wash, and it's handy for many household cleaning chores. Also, Littenware's new store and cook containers for freezer storage and microwave cooking, plus an assortment of microwave cookware from Litton. And only Q-Tex Remover has moisture guard to protect nails from drying and breaking. No wonder it's America's #1 remover. This is Rod Roddy, speaking for Press Your Luck, a Carruthers Company presentation.